spilt my coffee already. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hey, Mitch, how you doing? And I think you're the only one here. So, was supposed to go on yesterday, and ended up going to badminton, which the oldest. I didn't know they were playing today, but I guess they. She won one out of the three matches she was in. Hey, brother, how you doing? Hey, Wes, how you doing? Um, So she won. She was excited because she's there. I guess it's like tiered, because there's 2, 4, 6 of in on her team. They're sponsored. I don't know what that means, but they pay for the entry fee and that kind of stuff. And then and the other team, I think their A team won all theirs, and then she won the last one. We didn't stay for the last one. We left about noon, and um, I came up, but it was enjoyable. They had a bunch of air conditioners in there, but it was in like a big gymnasium. But it wasn't bad. I think if I went to, we brought a table. They already had chairs there. The wife went out and bought stuff to eat, chicken and shit like that. So it was it was fun. It was something. I got out of the house, right? And yeah, so she took off this morning about half hour ago. I think her first thing is at 9:30, and they like 9:30, 11:30, and 2:30 or something like that. Anyway, it was, like I said, it was something different. They do like their badminton, volleyball, uh, and everything here in Thailand. So I already spilt my coffee right out of the gate. We'll in a minute here, I'll put in the link in case anybody wants to come on. I'll just go over what is happening now. We'll probably rap about the freaking gas crisis or whatever it is. We went out, we took the truck because she took the car like she did this morning. And we took the truck, and it was just me, my wife, and my mother-in-law. And then on the way back, I filled up, which thank God I did, because they were, I did get the battery yesterday for the Forza. What a pain in the freaking ass. No wonder I don't do anything. What an engineering marvel, pain in the ass this battery is to change on those Forzas. And especially when I guess you're 70 and your fingers don't freaking work right and shit like that. But I would have gladly paid $15 or 500, probably would have been less than that, to take the lithium. Because he told me when he put the battery in last time, he said, you've got too much, hey, Paul, you got too much stuff on GPS and lights and extra shit on there. He said, next time, just go buy off a Lasada or whatever, buy a lithium phosphate ion, whatever it is, battery, and bring it to me, and then you can pay me to put it in, the Honda dealer. But I just bought it and said it was $2,000. It was like $60. It was a 15 amp hour. Once it's in and everything, I mean, the thing should last a long time. We'll see, compared to the other ones, because the other batteries are only like 500 baht or something. So, hey, Tommy, how you doing? So I did that yesterday, and then just to get out, and it felt good to get out. My wife's not going to be happy, but I need to blow out of here for a few days and on 2 wheels, and she's not going to be excited about that. She's laying in bed now, but hopefully she's not watching. Maybe she is, but when I was out, I stopped and filled up with 95 petrol, gasoline, and then when I came back last night, I went to bed early for me, 7 o'clock or something. Just nodded out. I thought, well, I'll just sleep for a minute, because I got up at 3 yesterday, and she was out running around getting gas, and then called the daughter in Bangkok, and they would only let her at one the gas station she went to would only let her put 500 baht in the little Suzuki. So she was going to another gas station. My wife said they filled hers up, the electric hot rod, and then my truck's full. But I'm maybe we'll talk about that one. Hey, Jake, when the people get on here, see how it is any other place. My wife says Monday, tomorrow, is when they lift the price on gas and diesel. So I'm kind of curious on what it's going to be. I'll tell you the truth, it could work out in my favor because I don't mind paying a little bit more. And what I'm talking about is going on Socron. You know, if my truck's full and I don't use it until for a month, then I at least got enough gas to get to Kochang, or diesel. But what we'll do on the way is if there's halfway there, if there's a gas station, I'll just top off and we'll try to do it. But what I'm saying is it might work in my advantage is, you know, if it doubles or something stupid, a lot of people, and I'm saying probably Thai people or people that are here on a strict budget, might cancel their Socron plans, you know, which will mean the roads are lighter, you know, everything would be to my advantage. So anyway, yeah, so we'll have to see how that works out. But it was the same. I think when I paid 30 on something for diesel, I can't remember. I think it was 30. I think I paid about the same. I think for 95, I only got 300 baht worth of gas filled up the Forza. So maybe I'll take a little trip. I don't know, Konkan, something like that, and maybe just spend a couple of days in a hotel. I don't know. I'd like to go towards the beach, but then she'll really freak out. But we'll have to see. Other than that, I know that Wes changed his plans on building his pond. He's going with an above ground. I think it's going to be similar to what I had the first 3 years I was here, the above ground pool, pond, whatever deals, which worked out fine. You know, it's a little bit shallow, but you know, they worked. It worked good for me. I'm sure it will for him. If you guys aren't watching and want to subscribe to Brit Thai Koi Keeper, somebody can post his link there, and I'm looking forward to the second part because I think hopefully you got a video coming out because I'm waiting for the setup of it to see it. It's just on the back burner until after I get back from Kochang. I'm doing everything on my budget. The whole trip, I have the money for the trip, but the 30,000 baht that we're going to spend eating and gas and driving, and you know, I got to feed 1, 2, 3, wait, 4 Thai women. You know, my mother-in-law, my wife, and the 2 kids. So you know, they can eat 3,000 baht a day especially when they're close to seafood. So we'll see how that goes. Hey, Craig, how you doing? Hope you're well. Are you? I kind of caught part of your video this morning. You were in I think it was a Bangkok park, and you were going to China. Are you still here in Thailand? I didn't watch it all. I was back and forth trying to look at some other shit for koi pond. I'm in the process of starting to completely finish the front pond. I went ahead and decided I'm not going to break it all up and put it in a bottom drain. I'm just going to drain it down and put just that stuff that off my pump on the bottom with the upside down, you know, deals in there. 2 of those and one skimmer instead of just sucking. But I gotta get in there and drop the water and do that. But I think I've got my drum and all that stuff figured out. So we'll do it. Had to wait, post content. So I'm actually back already. Oh, okay. So you already went. I don't know, man. Like I said before, nothing against. I just had a bad taste in my mouth from China. I have don't want to go there. Like I said, when I flied there, I got before COVID. They had the cheapest flights. I think I paid like something stupid, ridiculous, $550 round trip going through Beijing, and Beijing airport was like freaking huge. They were nasty and giving me dirty looks, and I don't know if I look like someone that was going to kill them or something. I don't know, but I just had nothing but bad experience with Chinese people on airplanes and airports. They just, I don't know if it's just they just don't give a shit, but just rude. And I shouldn't stereotype, but I guess I am. But I mean, I would never hold it again. If I met somebody, of course, I always give the utmost. I'm one of them. Give me respect, I give it back. But the aisleways and jumping up out of the seats and pushing you out of the way to get out of a airplane. Now I just stick my arm out, let them look at me. Maybe that's why they don't like me. But they just I don't know. Maybe I'm way off line. I'll probably lose subscribers, which is pretty much normal for me. I think so, man. I don't know. I guess so. You got a conflict. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe, in my past, I've always, like when my buddy's wife's father was a big deal. We used to go and watch Happy Days. Well, we didn't see Happy Days being filmed, but we saw Laverne and Shirley and all that. He was the fire guy on the set. And I remember we went and seen we were part of a deal, and I think it was a King Kong movie, and it was a big, I can't remember exactly what it was, like a football stadium or whatever. Thousands of people, right? You got to go free if you got invited and all that. Out of those 1,000 people, they pulled me out of line. Oh, you got anything? You got knives or guns? Oh yeah, I got a machine gun under my hoodie. Out of all the people, no one else. So I guess it's just the way I look. Yeah, I do, Tommy. As a matter of fact, she's going next Friday. We bought the bus tickets yesterday. Kind of curious to see on the bus tickets if they're gonna. I asked her, were they the same price as normal? And she said, yeah. That was to go to Bangkok. Her and the oldest are going to go on Friday. A bus leaves at 11 o'clock at night, 11:30. I think they're going to stay just Saturday and relax. Sunday morning, they'll get up. They'll all three of them. They're picking up the youngest and driving the Suzuki back here. It needs struts and shocks and just needs a little servicing. And they need something that she's going to be here for over a month. So that way they can drive their own car instead of constantly borrowing my wife's. Hey, Robert, how you doing? Hey, Andy. So after that, when they come back, I'm going to do a Tuesday, Wednesday, come back Thursday, 2-night deal here in Surin, the one that I keep threatening to do. 50 minutes. I want to do the setup by myself, feel confident, which I'm sure I will. Like I said, since I've lost, I think it's almost, 13 kilo or something now. But anyway, I feel good, setting it up. So I'll be able to stop it by myself, set it up by myself. Plus, I want to show everybody the outdoor kitchen stuff that I bought, the sink and the setup that you could keep in your car in case anybody is, there's just a lot of people out there camping now. And especially here in Isan, this time of year, it's, I can even, make it through the night without running the air conditioner if I have a fan. So, and most of these places, in case you guys don't know, they give you electricity for basically free for the 100 baht a head or whatever they charge. But they, I couldn't plug in my trailer. They wanted 300, I think, if I wanted to plug in my trailer, which I will do. You could run a fan and that kind of stuff to sleep through the night. But so that's coming up. I put that battery in there. I didn't film anything on the Forza, and I'm glad I probably didn't. It would have been a F this, F that, and I was trying to stay calm because it just is in a horrible place, and trying to get it installed was I should have paid the money, and I don't know why I didn't. I think because I just didn't want to take it over there and sit around, but so I did it. Hey Ron, how you doing, brother? Hope you're well. So that's the basic plans. Like I said, the badminton yesterday was kind of cool, something different. My mom has pictures of her from like in the 40s with a badminton racket, all dolled up and shit in high school or something. She played it, and she was threw the baton in the band. Kind of missing her lately. I don't know why. But and I didn't look. Did you put out another video? Because I didn't see it, Wes. Or when are you gonna? Did you put up the pool pond, above ground pond yet? And I'm sure you're gonna probably make it look nice. Mine were. I just left them blue and everything. I wasn't too concerned. But yeah, so that's basically it. And then, like I said, the 11th through I think the 12th, 11th or 12th through the 18th or 19th, that Sokran. The reason that we do the family thing every year is because my wife works for the government and she gets it off. So she don't have to take vacation time or anything like that. So it gives us a little bit more time during the year to vacation. Let me see how hot this is. Not bad. So that'll be coming up. Of course, I will do videos on that. But when I fell off the e-bike, I didn't even look at the footage, but I had the camera running when I fell. So I'm kind of interested to see what if I cussed. I'm sure I did. But like I said, 27 kilometers, and I think I still had 3 or 4 out of 5 lines on the battery, so it wasn't even halfway. So Andy came and visited me, Andrew, and the other 2 days ago, something like that, which was cool. We kind of sat around the garage for a couple hours and bullshitted. And I was threatening to take the e-bike to his house. But I want to get back on it and run that battery dead. And I got to put shoes on. Basically, the reason I went down is because of my flops. Lifting up over that back and all my weight on one foot, and then going over the flop came out from the gravel and slid, and I was done. And I think I was doing 180 miles an hour when I hit the ground in only 5 foot 10 inches. I was amazed. Didn't hurt myself as bad. I thought maybe I'd break a hip or, just a little road rash on my knee, on my elbow, nothing bad. So I was lucky. So I just got to be a little bit more careful getting off and on the thing. Did another video yesterday, but did not include the pool going up, but it is up. Oh, cool. Right now, and setting up the filters and decorations. Very good. Looking forward to looking at that. So I'll check out your one you did put out. I should invest in, yeah. You know what it is, Tommy? It's that freaking neuropathy, man. It's just weird. I am going to try that stuff. My wife, of course, being the woman of, she's always right. I ordered the B12, B6, B1 stuff that's supposed to repair it under your tongue that's on all over Facebook, and got it. And then I was going, oh, no, you can't do it. You got to talk to the doctor first. And she's right. Even though I said it's a freaking vitamin, man. And, it's because according to what they're saying is you need the B's to repair the nerve damage that your blood pressure and diabetes medicine, metformin, and all that has done damage to it. It will repair, but just taking a multivitamin, the B's get eaten up in your stomach acid is their deal. This stuff goes under the tongue and gets into your system. So I guess if you were getting shots, I got to talk to the doctor, see what he thinks. But anything to get rid of this freaking numbness. But that's the reason. I've got tennis shoes. I've got slip-on, tying, stretchy, Velcro. I've got 4 or 5 different sets of shit. But put them on my feet, it just, god dang, it's a nightmare. But the Skechers, or what? Is there a certain one or something? Is that what you guys? Sorry, I missed. You should make an investment in Skechers slip-ons. Yeah, I'll have to look at them. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna put it on the thing. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in because I'm pretty much done. In case anybody, I know Mitch. I asked if he wanted to come on. Anybody that's in, especially that I know, when I put the link in there, you're more than welcome. If it's somebody that's new to the channel and all of a sudden jumps in, sorry, but I haven't had any problem with trolls or anything. But they would probably love to just shut me down. But it's been good. So I don't say nothing about nobody, and nobody said anything about me. So It's been working out pretty good. But I'll put the link in there in case you want to come on, Tommy, or something, or maybe post something. Anybody, like I said, let me paste and go. Yeah, the methyl. No, I didn't. I've got the bottles of it. I bought the fake stuff and the stuff that Aaron had told me about, and I have both of them, but I haven't tried them. Again, my wife wants me to bring it to the doctor. I don't know, especially with this new medication I'm on for the congestive heart failure. I don't want to screw it up. But I've been feeling good. Like I said, all day yesterday and inside the gymnasium, and went off the diet and had a little bit of, the between two sticks, half a chicken deal, whatever. Picked off that with a little bit of sticky rice, which isn't the greatest for either one either. But I'd like to try a couple of those things because it's the numbness out of all the crap that could be killing me and all that kind of stuff. The one that annoys me the most and gives me the most trouble is the numbness, the neuropathy. You lose a little bit of your balance. Also, just walking. I always catching my flops underneath the toe, and I'm almost falling constantly. Just a matter of time before I break a freaking hip. Seems to have improved. Really? Okay. That's that methylene blue, right? Is that the one you're talking about, Wes? I'm imagining it is. Hey, brother Ron. Let's let Ron in here. All right. There you are. Hey, brother. How you doing?
Okay. I can't see you right now, but that's all right.
I can see you. Yeah, I can see you good, actually.
Okay.
I can hear you. I didn't ask anybody about the sound on this thing. What's the sound like? Sound okay? Okay, cool.
Maybe I got to do something with my camera down there. Let's see.
Now you went to just a...
Let's
see.
No, I just turned it off.
I'm having mic and speakers issues as Mitch. My headset is on, but speakers on laptop still not on. Okay. Just let me know. I'll put it up if you want me to put it up again. So when you get it fixed. So when's Rolla out?
She's out right now. She's on vacation.
Yeah. See that the youngest one had to stay because she had to sing a song and do some other ones. Because she's going to be able to teach singing and shit. So that she has to do different stuff. Stay longer and all that crap. But they're going Friday. And getting her and coming back. And then, like I said, I think we either leave the 11th. I'd have to look at a calendar, 11th or the 12th to Kochang. So, like I said, maybe this gas thing, I don't know what it's like where you're at, but supposedly the wife said they're taking the cap off of the pricing, goes into effect tomorrow. So we'll see.
What was
yesterday? What's that?
What was that about, the gas or something?
No, I'm just saying supposedly tomorrow they've had a cap on diesel and that on the government. She said it's supposed to come off tomorrow. So we'll find out. I bought yesterday, filled up the truck and filled up the Forza, and the gas was about the same, 30, 31 or something like that for diesel and
we came out of Central World last night. And there was a line from one of the gas stations that was like a half a mile down the road, people waiting to get in to gas up. Yep. I guess the cap is you can get up to 700 baht a day or something like that.
Well, in Bangkok, my wife went last night, and the gas station that she went to at like 7, 8 o'clock run out of diesel, but had gasoline for the electric hot rod, and they let her fill it up. She was talking to the youngest in Bangkok with the Suzuki, and she said you need to get out and fill it full of gas. When she talked to her last night, she was leaving one gas station and heading to another because they would only let her take 500 baht. 500 baht worth of gas. I think gas is going to probably be okay, even though it's a scooter. I see you, Mitch. I'm going to let you in here in a minute. But yeah, according to what I'm hearing, no, not yet. Time out. Okay. Let me know. Give me a thumbs up. I'm looking at you. So give me a thumbs up when you're ready to go. But supposedly it's supposed to go up. We'll see what it is tomorrow. And I think they're going to limit that limit, like you said, is going to be 700. Okay, I see you. Give me 1 second. 5 or I know it was 5 in Bangkok, wherever she is.
Yeah, something like 700 for 4-wheel vehicles and 500, or maybe different, 500 for 4 wheels and 700 for 6-wheelers. But
okay.
Yeah. Hey, Dave.
Yeah.
Anyway, I jumped on. I can't see myself on here with you. Before Mitch comes on, I'm in trouble now. I'm not going to be able to get a word in anyways. Hey, Mitch. Good to see you. Look.
Good morning, everyone.
Can you see these?
I've got major echo.
Yeah, I can see them. Those are slip-ons.
I've got major echo going on.
I've got slip-ins already, another different pair, but I bought these for walking just the other day, maybe last week, and they're comfortable. They call them, I say slip-ons, but they're slip-ins. Can you see that?
Slip-ins. Oh, okay. Are they Skechers or no?
Yeah, these are Skechers. See with a big S on the side?
Oh, okay, okay. Are Tommy still here? Are those the ones you're talking about, Tommy? Or Mitch? Do you see them?
Mitch is going to wear magnetic boots when he walks down the street. But those won't still fall over, he says.
Those look right?
But anyway, they're not bad. And
yeah, you just step on them and the back of the heel scrunches down and then just slide
it in, and maybe I'll have to try it. Where do you have to? Can you order those from Lazada, or you have to go in town and buy them?
There's a couple of at the Big C. There's at where we are. There's a store. Here's another style I got. There's a store at the Big C that has discounted, and it's like a full discount store, Skechers, and then there's a Skechers store at Central Mall, and they're a little bit higher price.
Yeah, see, but I'm in the middle of frickin' Eson, so I don't think our Big C has we don't even have the fast food that we've got is KFC. We don't have nothing. But I'm gonna ask my wife if hello.
Good morning, everyone. This is
good morning.
This is what makes the Addams family go right here. Yeah.
Well, you guys are going to take a trip on Sokran too, right?
We're not sure. I don't think yet. I can't get any time schedule, concrete schedule idea from this woman right now on when exactly we might go.
We got number 18 April.
18 of April. That's the first I've heard.
That's the last day of Sokran, right?
The last.
When does Rolla go back to school? My wife's off from the 11th to the 19th. So that's what the government considers Sokran. Now, I think Mitch is going to go to Tat Panom, and what was that? 14, 15 is what they're calling Sokran. So I guess it depends on where you live in Thailand, but the government gives off Sokran, and according to my wife, Sokran is from 11 to 18 or 12 to 19. I can't remember, but she's off.
Yeah, so I think it starts on around the 13th and then goes a week. So that's about it.
13 go to 15.
Yeah.
13 to 15. When does Rolla go back to school?
The middle of May.
Yeah.
Middle of May. I think that's when Shushu goes back too. She'll go back the middle of May.
Goes back to school in October.
Mitch does?
He didn't get it.
Okay, darling, I go to work.
All right. Thank you. Okay, guys. Hey.
All right, Brun. All right, so slip-ons.
Yeah.
I'll ask my wife if there's a Skechers in all I gotta do is ask the almighty Google if there's a Skechers in Surin. It'll tell me.
Yeah, and like
Uh,
you might be able to get them through Lazada too. I don't know.
yeah, I think the only thing with Lazada would be whether the damn things are going to fit right. It'd be because sometimes if I wear a 10.5 if it's a double E. If not, I wear 11 or 11.5. So it depends on
Yeah,
my
I
foot's
got 11
wide.
and a half.
Yeah. So it depends on so I just have to kind of guess, but I'll ask Almighty Google right now as we're sitting here. I love this AI shit, I'll tell you. Is there a
I can't
Skechers
see
shoe
myself on
store
there with you
in
guys. But
Surin,
listen,
Thailand?
I'm gonna jump off, okay? And then
Okay.
you and Mitch can run the show there. And I'm gonna jump
Yes.
off and I'll
Yes, you can buy
get back to
Skechers
Mitch.
shoes in Surin, Thailand, primarily through the Robinson's Lifestyle Surin department store. So they sell them
There you go.
in Robinson, yeah. So I'll check it out. I'll go take a look. My wife wants me to
Yeah, go
wear
check 'em
shoes
out.
because both times that I've went down or come close to coming down, and anytime I've come close to falling, has all been because I've been wearing flip flops, and that's all I wear. So I got to get, even though the numbness is there, I just got to man up and slip them on.
Yeah.
All right, brother. Have a good day, and
Okay.
stay in touch. All right.
See you later.
Bye.
I don't know how to get off, but I'll figure it out.
I can do it. There you go. All right. Did I miss anything in I got an echo cancellation on it. You're still echoing, or you're hearing me echo?
Yeah, me.
Anybody else hear me echo?
No, it's not. I'm hearing myself.
Yeah, I can barely hear you too. I hear you, but just barely.
Okay, let me. Let me go to settings.
Yeah, exactly. Although my stomach is, I can actually see my. It's a family show. I can see my junk, with my stomach now. So I could probably tie a pair of shoes, but I haven't tried it yet, Tom. But yeah, I don't know. I keep feeling better and better. Yeah, you're just like real low. Okay. What does Mitch sound like to you guys? No echo. Okay. Good morning. Hey, Kenny, what are you doing, brother? Hope you're well.
I don't sound like SpongeBob SquarePants.
I can, it's just almost like a below a whisper that I hear you. So I don't know why. Anybody there? What does Mitch sound like? Talk, Mitch.
Talk, Mitch. Check.
Yeah, it's real low to me. Can hardly hear Mitch. Okay, Tommy. So it's something on your end with volume.
Yeah, definitely my end.
Let's see.
Dave and I actually planned this to kill time. This imaginary problem.
Yeah, it's quiet. All right. So let's see. Kenny's actually. How come you're not you're running around doing honeydew stuff here at 8:30 in the morning? Or probably about 9. I think the whip gets cracked about 9, and you're running to pick up rock and steel and wood and I'm just screwing with you, Kenny.
Turn the light on. Still looks good.
You're talking through the computer, not your headset. Somebody thinks your mic isn't working on your headset. That what we're hearing is your mic in your computer, which could be very possible. Aaron might have it right.
Yes. I'm not getting a lot of the bar's not moving when I'm talking. I'm not muted.
Yeah, it looks. I think Aaron's right. It's your headset isn't working.
Piece of shit. Let me uncork it. Plug it back in.
Watering plants now. Very good. Very good. Morning to Wes.
Test. Oh, still doing it.
Wiggling the wire. Wiggle the wires, Kenny says. Wow. When you go to your settings, does it give you the option to pick your audio? See, like I've
Yeah.
got, yeah. Now, what does it say your mic is? See, right now mine's on my Comica, but I've got options to go to the Realtek, which is in my laptop, and the Alki or whatever it is, which is my camera. So I can pick those if I want to use those also. See, like I'll just give you, for instance, here's the audio. Here's the audio from my little. This is the audio and what I sound like on my little camera.
Oh, big difference. Yeah, big difference.
Yeah. Oh, now you just went on. I just heard you better. What did you do?
Just went up.
Yeah, went to normal.
You can hear me normal now?
Yeah, how about me? Am I back to normal? I should be. Am I common now? Now I should be.
Still,
How do I sound now? Normal?
still quiet, but it probably might take a second to catch up. Okay, so I switched the array
Yeah, now
on
you're
the mic.
Yeah, now I hear you perfect. Let's see. I don't and this one's working, right?
Okay.
Anybody, how's my audio? Sounds normal.
Great. Great, Dave. Great.
Okay, good. All right. Yeah, I can hear you good now, Mitch.
Okay. I'm gonna take a picture of the settings. Hang on. This is how you do it.
Thanks, Aaron.
All right. There. Oops. Shit.
Cool.
Okay, I'm still in. Closing.
Hey, Andy.
Well, how's
Yeah,
everyone this morning?
Yeah, that's a lot
Oh
better.
man, I'm wearing my favorite shirt. Literally. I still have the shirt Andy gave me.
I still have
But-
those, a box somewhere. I still have more of those. I
is
should
light.
find them and give them
Love it.
away for the people that didn't get them. I don't know. Like, I don't know if, obviously the people in the UK, I never got to. But I still have some. I got to find them. I got so much shit in that house that I ordered that I can't find. Sissy bar with the backrest for the 750, all sorts of crap that I just haven't. I got to take out and underneath the stairs. I think my mother-in-law keeps putting them. So.
Okay, I'm just going to check some settings here just for play. Let's see. I'm going to say stop mic and cam.
Oh. He disconnected himself. That's funny. Hey, Maui, how you doing? Hope you are well. I've been jonesing, man. I changed that battery out. I bought a lithium iron phosphate battery, and the original deal was the guy told me, you've got like yours. You know, your battery isn't going to last that long. You've got extra lights. You've got GPS. You've got this. You've got phone. You've got all this stuff. He said the next time that the battery takes a crap, which it did, I see you. Hold on one second. And buy a lithium phosphate. I bought a green battery, and it came yesterday, and I put the thing in myself. What a frickin' nightmare. I'll tell you what a stupid move, because I'm sure he would have charged me $200-300 baht or something stupid, $10-12. I was sweating. Even in the garage, I had the air conditioner going. But we'll see how this one lasts. I'll let you know, obviously. I don't know if you've changed out your battery, if you did it yourself or just had Honda do it. If you're a smart man, like I know that you are, you probably had Honda do it. You ready, Mitch? Okay. There we go. There you go. You disconnected yourself. Are you just screwing around?
I'm just kidding you. Yeah, I'm working. I'm reading everybody's comments, but I'm fat finger.
He made it back then.
No echo, no nothing. I shut myself off. I was just trying to say, okay, do I mute the mic? I should have used on the lower bar. Mute mic or mute, because I wanted to show you guys my new motorcycle.
New motorcycle?
But I'm on the laptop, not the computer. You ready? You ready?
Yeah, you know what I actually did, Wes, is I found extra bolts. What this thing is, it's a nightmare keeping the bolts in behind the the deal because they don't fit in there tight like they should, at least with this one. And as I dropped one, I found three. So for the 2 or 3 times I've changed the battery since I've owned it, they've done the same thing. It was a nightmare. I ended up having to put
on the bike.
Yeah. Oh, just a freaking nightmare. But I ended up with finding more. I didn't have extra, but I did find some. So
you went with like a lithium instead of a lead acid?
Yeah, I went
type?
with let me see if I can
Lithium ion or whatever.
Yeah, let me see if I can bring it up real quick.
Well, you're
Because
bringing it up. I'll tell a story about my lawnmower back in the States. My riding a lawnmower.
Yeah, go ahead.
Battery died. I just took the battery out and I shook it. Put the meter on it. I had the voltage. It just sloughed off the plates, you know. As they age, that stuff sloughs and then it shorted it out. It worked until I sold it.
Did it?
Yeah, so that battery lasted almost 10 years.
Wow. Yeah, I don't know. I'm hoping that this one lasts. Let's see if I.
It was yellow.
Can you guys see?
Remember the brand name.
Can you guys see anything? Yeah. Can you see that?
My internet's slow here. Yeah. Okay. Green. Okay.
They have a couple. This one's was the exact size that is specified for the Forza. They make a 5 and a 3 that is 7 amp hours and 4 amp hours. This one's 15 amp hours, and it was 2,000, basically 2,000 baht. But
so that's supposed to last a long.
Yeah,
that's like top of the line kind of.
Yeah, it doesn't get according to what they're saying. It doesn't get any.
Hey, Douglas. Hey, Alex.
Doesn't get any. Hey, Alex. I haven't seen you in a while. I hope you're well. You went through a bunch of crap. I've been kind of watching on Facebook and all that kind of stuff. My poor wife had 4 back surgeries down in there, fusions taken back out. There's a weird deal in case anybody's watching. If you ever have a fusion in your back, the guy didn't tell us. They put screws and all this kind of shit in, and my wife was a smoker. If you're a smoker, your bones has 40% less chance of fusing if you smoke cigarettes. Okay, nicotine.
Really?
Yeah. The third doctor that we went to said, if you stop smoking, I will pull out the screws, take some bone off your hip, and I will fuse it with that. That was the only surgery that she had. She got like 3 years of semi relief, but that surgery crap is just absolutely sucks. So I hope that's the thing. Like when they told me they were may have to, like with Andy, crack my chest, I was worried about being here in Thailand, because if I was in the States, I would just, give me this drug and that drug. But here, I could see me coming out. I just don't like the pain, especially if it's something that in the States, if they didn't give it to me, I would just hit the streets and buy whatever I needed. I don't have that option here in Thailand. And so I could see me coming out of surgery in a complete pain, and them saying, well, here's your Tylenol with codeine, and I just laugh at them and just say, okay, I'm going to die.
Oh.
Kill me.
How do they replace discs, Alex?
I think that's the latest in tech stuff. They didn't have that option when my wife
artificial.
Yeah, I think they
disc?
are. I think they are.
Shit, man, give me some freaking super rubber. What was that one Disney show?
I'll tell you what, man, my poor wife, man, the pain that I had, that's the worst thing about being with somebody, especially when you happen to be in love with them and married to them. Like I had to watch her die, which absolutely sucked. Had to watch her in pain from all that, from the leukemia and and all that stuff. But prior, through her whole life, she had both her hips replaced, had a total hysterectomy at 30 years old. That's why I said this poor woman, anything that was bad would happen to her.
God, that's brutal.
Yeah. Oh yeah. She had the 4 back surgeries.
Well, speaking for myself, I'm freaking high maintenance, man. You know, I
that
try
poor
to be
woman.
nice and everything, but sometimes I start barking like when I was in the army, you know.
Well, I hope the pain is. I know that the pain's a bitch. Like I said, I had to watch her sit in pain. You know, when after the surgeries and in the hospital, and you know they which I think is amazing. You know, she had all that stuff fused, and I'm sure they did the same thing with you. They had her up, I think, 5 hours after she got out of surgery.
Test,
walking,
still off.
you know, and it's like, boy, they'd had to put a gun to my head, especially if it hurt like a mother. But yeah, I hope because I know that what did you have with the shoulder? You were having a lot of pain with that. Is that a solved issue now? I haven't talked to you in a long time.
Test.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, everything's still the same. All the settings are the same. And you said you can hear me. Okay, thanks, Tommy. Thanks, Maui. I can hear. Okay, I'm looking for something over here to show you.
Goes on
story time.
Telling her she will be in the hospital.
Organized. I don't know where anything.
Anybody that has to go through bite. That's why I haven't had my knees replaced, man. I'm gonna wait until it's. You know, I should have had it done 15 years ago when they wanted to do it. It's bone on bone now. Is it painful? Yeah. Is it something that I could put up with? And yeah, I'm doing it. But I probably should. They've got a bunch of different surgeries now for that, and they've got that. What is that stem cell crap too? So I don't know. When it gets to a point, I guess I'll make the decision on pain level and whether. See, my mind works weird when I think about having my knees replaced. I immediately see myself in an operating room, a doctor with a Makita Sawzall whacking my leg off, and then putting me back together. And okay, I don't want to do that. So anyway, I'm horrible. There's like 6 different ways of back surgery for basically the same thing. Yes, I was walking a few hours after surgery. I had a rotator. Yeah, the rotator cuff. Okay, surgery 8 months ago. The back surgery 2 months ago. Are they both? Are you better? Are you bionic now? Or I'm sure you're not going to jump back into a ring, but how you feel? Looks like Douglas needs glasses.
Thank you, Douglas. Is my mic?
Douglas needs glasses. He says you're looking good. Douglas, you need new glasses, man.
I got those. I bought. They had a closeout sale on a carnival mirrors. So
you had stem cells on your knees and it worked. Okay, cool. Maybe we'll have to rap about that when I get ready to do that. Now I heard, according to what I've heard, could be totally wrong, it's illegal for them to do stem cells in Thailand.
Thanks.
Now you let me know where you had it done. Did you have it done in Thailand? I've seen advertisements, which I thought was here in Thailand, but I've heard that it's illegal to do stem cells in Thailand. I hope I'm wrong, but somebody let me know if you know in there. Or you heard anything like that, Mitch?
I've seen advertisements for it, I believe.
So have I, but I don't know. That I heard that it was illegal. And I say we all, I feel okay.
Wow.
Just very limited movement. Takes about a full year for both the surgeries to heal.
Oh yeah, it's a journey, man.
My cousin. Yeah, my cousin. He did the most stupid thing that I ever heard of, and he lived through it. 2 years ago, he had both of his knees replaced at the same time. How can you possibly? I tell him, you totally amaze me. I guess that's like when I had wisdom teeth, I had one done surgery or whatever, and somebody told me have all of them pulled at the same time because you will never go back and have another one done after you go through the nightmare of having one done. And they were right. It was a nightmare. You guys will never be normal.
Yeah. So true.
Surgery work.
I'm Abby Normal. Remember that from the movie?
Abby Normal?
Yeah, Frankenstein. Yeah. Abby Normal. Which one? Abby Normal.
Let's see.
Hey, speaking of movies, raising my hand like I'm in class. War Machine. I watched War Machine last night. I finished it at
so
4
did I.
a.m.
I watched it 2 days ago. That's
Dude.
the one from the guy from Reacher, right? The guy from Reacher.
God.
Big, strong, buffed out
Yes.
dude. Yeah. It was good. I thought it was good. Boy, they sure did set that for a 2 or a sequel. That's for sure.
Well, there was a couple of main guys. Let's see, not Randy Quaid, but Dennis Quaid played the one colonel or whatever. And then
one was the colonel, one was a master sergeant. Hospital do something,
but anyway, good movie, good suggestion. I think it was Brock that mentioned it.
I think you're right.
Whatever, it was that. When he said War Machine, I thought it was one with Brad Pitt, which was comedic
this one,
and informational. You know what I mean? It's like that's crap went on.
See now, Alex is saying hospitals do stem cell, and there are clinics that stem cell. That's what I thought I saw. But see, like I'm like here with what Kenny says. Google, Thailand offers a legal and regulated environment for stem cell therapy, making it a viable option for patients. So I guess maybe I heard wrong or something changed. Stem cell therapy is legal and regulated in Thailand. Okay. I don't know. I imagine it's probably pricey, I'm guessing, but I don't know, because I don't see. I'd have to. You know what I should do is ask my wife if, because our insurance is good. They cover me, because they have to cover everything, but I don't know if they would cover stem cells. They probably don't, but it's worth an ask anyway. Douglas, it's only been 8 months since I had the rotator. Asked me 4 months. Yeah, no shit. Hopefully it is, man. There's nothing worse than bone pain and operations, and because I had 4 surgeries, 2 ACLs, three times they went into my knees. One to remove bone spurs and all that kind of crap, twice for meniscus, and then once, the most recent one, they replaced the ACL on my left knee. That was a nightmare because the doctor cut the freaking ACL off the cadaver too short. So in the middle of surgery, as they had me tourniquet off, he had to go cut another one. And I was wondering why my leg hurt so freaking bad when I came out of surgery. It's because he had the tourniquet on too long, and tough luck for me, I guess. Wow. I could have done shit in California. Everybody's sue happy, but I'm not. So I didn't pursue it. Meniscal stem cell for arthritis, price between 18 and 12,000. I imagine that's US dollars, right? Depending on the cell count, with major hubs in Bangkok. Okay, cool. Nothing unchanged. Stem cells have been legal. Yeah, I just, for some reason, I heard here in Thailand, I know stem cell they've had around forever, but I don't know if this is recent or whether it's always been legal in Thailand, but I had heard that it was illegal, but obviously I was wrong. Not covered. Stem cells are not covered by insurance, but it doesn't hurt. Yeah, it can't. You never know. They don't want to. Anything that can make you better without initial.
Oh.
God, I just cut my knee off. It drives me crazy.
He wants to see my.
And Alex saying it's always been legal in Thailand. All right, I believe you, brother. I don't know who I heard it from or where I saw it. I heard it on the internet. It has to be true, right? I heard it on what is this?
It's a Ducati.
Ducati?
It's a toy.
Is that what you want to get? There's one guy that I watched. I can't remember his name.
If I wanted to end up a serious statistic, yes, I would. I would. No, it's a toy.
I don't know, man. I was out on the Forza yesterday. It'd been a while, probably a month or over, 2 months maybe. Man, the thing just ran like a freaking top, and
Just
I
a
don't know.
toy.
I don't want to shift.
Precise.
I don't want to do. I want to twist and go, and I want to go. I want to be able to have enough throttle to get myself out of trouble if I need the power, and I want to cruise at 110. It'll do all that.
You know, the African
Even
Twin,
with
you
two,
can get a DCT on it, dual clutch transmission, turn and go.
yeah.
That big African Twin, you can get it both ways, manual or
That's what this one
auto.
and Andy Sandoval or something like that. I watched him in the States. He's a Harley guy. He does. He was big on. He started in the Midwest somewhere. He bought land, completely made a motorcycle campground out of it. Built a bunch of huts. He was big into veterans and stuff like that. And he even built some of them that, if you were a veteran, you could stop by his resort or whatever you want to call it, and you could stay for free. He raised shitloads of money from it. Well, he's been in Thailand for 3 weeks or something. He's had Adam Sandoval. I think it's that. I don't remember the first name. Sandoval, the last name is close to pronunciation, but he loves Thailand, and he's on an African Twin. Harley Davidson gave him an African Twin to drive around. The latest one, he was trying to get into he was trying to get out of the country and into another one, and he was having problems with the paperwork.
Oh.
But the African Twin looked pretty cool. I never really checked out Pierre's that closely, but because I have no interest, it's too much money. I think it's way out for no reason,
Yeah,
like
I've just been in love with them since I'm too old now.
I said, you can buy a nice Forza the same year as mine with low mileage for what? 110, 112, 99,
like
120, it's just crazy because I don't even know what is 120, like $3,500, something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, for nothing.
But
not much more, twice as much as my Aerox when I got it.
Like I said, I have no reason. That's why a couple of times I think when we went on ours, what's his name was on that 750, Bruce, and I could have tried that. I had no reason. James did. James tried it. Need for Speed, man. Been there, done that, many times. I want to see Mitch's new bike. I think he showed that. It's always been legal. How far am I behind? Yeah, you said you had a new bike.
Not far.
It was available in 2022. But
Flubber,
I still
that's
want.
it.
What's that?
Flubber.
Yeah, I still want to.
Ron said flubber. I was talking about the discs.
When the
that
traffic
Disney
light,
show. Boink, 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 boink.
you get double bait. Yeah, there's no reason. Would I have a Harley if I didn't care about the money and spending the money for no reason? Yes. The way it is, I got that 350 Forza is, or the ADV or any of the 350, even the 300 Forza with the new body style, same as mine. That's what James was on when we went on our ride. Fine, man. There's absolutely nothing wrong with them. And the thing I like about them the most out of anything is I could break down anywhere in Thailand and pick up a rock and throw it and hit a Honda dealer, within walking distance, so that is a big plus to me.
I think you're right, Douglas. The Honda Wave is a family vehicle, man, here in Asia, throughout.
Yeah.
I mean, they were towing us. They had like a trailer set up, like a rickshaw 2-wheel trailer, but 6 people could get in the back of it comfortably in Cambodia. And that little Wave was just running stoplights.
I think that's the number one bike in Thailand. Besides the fact, you know what it is it's also one of the cheapest. Okay, like why you see 9 million manual transmission trucks and cars and everything here in Thailand is like with my wife, and I don't know a bunch of Thai people. Yeah, if they can save 3,000 baht, that's the one I want. I don't care if the other one, has cruise control and is an automatic and I'm driving myself crazy with the clutch. They don't care. They just know they saved 3,000 baht. Is my opinion again. But my wife, she's got a manual truck, the Isuzu's manual. I would, here in Thailand and being my age, I would never. The only cars that I would own that were 4 speeds or 5 speeds or whatever would be the Mach 1, 69, 70, Boss 302s, Camaros, Z28s, the classic cars. I wouldn't have anything else, Corvettes, anything, Porsches, I think any kind of sports car or performance car, I think is a must. But here in Thailand, I love my truck. I did dig it. Great day, everybody. All right, Alex. Thanks for coming by, man. Well, next time I come, I was there. God, I was there recently. I didn't even think. I think you were getting surgery or whatever. I think you were out. But next time I come, I'll let you guys know. I'll go have lunch.
That's interesting. 125cc or less in Cambodia. No license, Tommy says.
No license. Who says?
I love that. I made dip because I bought some Lays, but they were Ruffles with ridges type.
Who said what? 125 what?
I said what?
No, 125.
Tommy says. Yeah. Go ahead. I'll let you read it.
I don't see it. That's why I'm still.
Oh, okay.
He
just said 125cc and below in Cambodia, no license required.
And it's here 50 cc's and below, no license required. You don't need on a 50cc bike here in Thailand. You don't need a license plate.
For some reason, I would love to have a little.
Yeah, me too. My wife won't let me buy. Here I am selling. My wife won't let me. But my wife, I think the only thing I'm going to get, I think I might get rid of the 750 because the carburetors. I just can't find anybody to do it, and I think I'm going to get a 600 bobber. You can buy them for under 100 for a nice one, and just use that to run around, and then I'm pretty much done. But I would like to have one of those little 50cc deals too, just for the hell of it. Why? Because I can.
When we used to go to I forget what it was, a G.I. Joe, Portland, the Indy kart racing. Like Mario Andretti and Michael Andretti, those guys.
Right.
Emerson Fittipaldi. When I used to go to all those races in Portland and stuff, they would run around the pits on those little bikes and just get swarmed with people and in the pits.
Yeah, I would just like to have one. Like I said, I've wanted one for a long time. I don't know who it was, brother. No.
I feel like a soda pop or whatever, ice cream. I'd go down to 7-Eleven and instead of walking and then I'd eat ice cream out front.
Why are you interested in it? If you're interested in it, I'll make you a hell of a deal. Because I don't really care. I think I paid. It was still cheap when I bought it. I think I paid 100 for it, but I'd sell it cheap because I just want to get the other one. But let me know. I don't know if you're serious or what, but if you wanted, we can make some kind of deal. I really like the way it's set up. I wish I could get it to work. If somebody told me that they came out with a single S&S carburetor, that kit that you could change over, I'd do it myself and screw it. But I just don't want to screw with it. I'm getting too old, man. And a little bobber.
That's a Shadow. Is that what it is,
yeah,
Dave?
The Shadow. Yeah. And they're getting hard to find and they're expensive. You can get the Steeds and the 400s and the 600s in either the Steed or what's that?
Carb? It just seems like you could order a freaking carb.
I did order one out of Japan. A guy put it on. It still had a lean pop to it. And I'm just a fanatic on shit. I don't dig it. I'm interested.
I hear you.
We'll talk then. I won't do anything until we talk.
Not Crusher's calling.
Gotta go. Have fun.
Take it easy. Have a great Sunday.
yeah, if you want it, yeah, we can figure out something.
Yeah, that's cool.
But it is.
Yeah.
I am going to roll it up and clean it and put it in the garage that I've been threatening to. It has been under the car cover in the front of the house and covered, but I got to get
No
it.
dogs tipping it over.
Run, the motor is freaking awesome. The tranny's awesome. Everything's awesome. The motor's stronger than shit. No smoke, no nothing. It's just that freaking carburetor. Everybody's wishing you good luck, Kenny.
That's funny.
But
Yeah.
as far as having a bike to travel around Thailand, if you feel comfortable on two wheels, I think the Forza 350 is the ideal bike. If you want a clutch, and I think that going from there to whatever other I've seen is something like the 500, the Honda, the CB or whatever they are, the one that I think I can't remember which one Andrew got, but you can get those with the bags and everything on them. That CC class shifting and all that kind of, I think is good. Anything above that is wasted horsepower and burning gas. There's no reason for it. There's no reason for the displacement, unless you want to kill yourself. I don't drink, so I feel comfortable. I can ride anything I want because I'm not going to do anything stupid.
Right.
The stupid drug to me is alcohol. But I just think, as far as the ideal deal, and like I said, I would get a Honda. Hate to say it, Harley Davidson. I love you to death. I've had you since I was 15 freaking years old, man. But the ability, if I had an older
I concur,
Harley,
Dave. I agree.
if I had an older
Honda,
Harley,
like you said, anywhere.
Yeah. I don't know, somebody tell me, every decent size U-Bahn, Sarin, any decent size, is it province or I got mother F one time for saying province or something. But anyway, what is there? 30 Honda dealerships in each one? 30, 40, 50? God knows what there is in Bangkok or Pattaya, or some bigger one.
Yeah,
but I know here. Yeah, they'll work on them too. Yeah, and you could be out anywhere and within distance. When we broke down, when I blew that rear tire with Maui, and that was
glad you caught that.
I was swaying. I was doing 110, but it was like on ice, and when I applied the brakes, it made it worse. So I had to use the throttle and everything else to get it down and under control and keep from crashing. But I've had tire blowouts, but nothing like that before. But like I said, I stopped right in front of a tire shop. The guy went into town, found me a tire, brought it back, put it on, and everything. So yeah, if anybody cares what I like, I would Honda. Like I said, if you want to shift and stuff like that, they got the 750s, they've got the ADVs, they've got the multi twist and go 750s too, the dual trans or whatever they are. But I would definitely get a Honda.
Tommy's asking about Cambodia versus Thailand, or comparing them.
I don't know. I've never been.
Very similar, same but different, right? Really friendly people. I said in one of my videos that I did not eat any local fare, any street food, nothing. We would eat at an Indian, a Mexican, a steakhouse,
Tim,
stuff like that. So I can't speak for the food. I think I've had it in Siem Reap years ago. But
according to my wife, the food's similar. It's on the spicier side, not like some other different Asian country. I don't even know what food tastes like that isn't spicy. Everything I make,
the Indian
food
was
I love
spicy.
Indian. I love Indian food.
I do too.
You don't know how? Yeah, all you got to do is it should say subscribe somewhere, and then you ring the little bell, and you'll get notified. Glad you like it. But I don't know, maybe Mitch. there should be a bell somewhere, right? Or a subscribe button somewhere.
Yeah, just go to leave the stream for a minute and go to Dave's channel, the main channel. Because on the live stream, I don't think it'll say.
Oh, you might be right. You might.
Oh yeah,
right.
you can. You
Can
can.
you? Look, it should be there. It should
Wait,
say.
no, I'm on sorry.
Should say subscribe. Just go to Got to Love
The main
Thailand.
channel, you'll see subscribe, and then you've got your choices of muting the bell on up to.
I haven't talked to you in
Every
a long time. I haven't talked to Tim. In fact,
Tim,
it was
no speak 'em.
yeah, it was Ko Chang where we
Hello,
first
Betty.
met, right? Let's see. Yeah, everybody here, Betty's pretty low key. Try not to cuss, and anybody can have their opinion on something as long as they're respectful to one another, and don't have to agree with me ever. And we try to have fun, which we do, I think. Here we go. Tim says, tap the bell. It will give you the option to subscribe. Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
There you go.
You sound like me, Betty, because I'm like when I first started on YouTube and stuff, I had no idea. Never got into any kind of. Took me, I think, 6 months or so or a year to just get in to ask a question. But you don't have to. You can ask whatever you want here. So I'm glad you enjoy it. We have a lot of fun. But let's see, how long we've been on? 1 hour and 11 minutes.
Keep
So,
going, man. I got up early for this.
Did you? Yeah, that's okay. I'll drink a little Coke.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Thanks for the reminder.
That's
Hit the
mostly
like
water.
button. You should do that right away. Thank you.
Thanks, Wes.
Yeah, I talk about Rusty. When you said, "Hey, drop the link for Brit Thai Koi Keeper," I went, "Oh yeah, I can do that." And Tommy or somebody had it up before I could even figure out how to do it. That's how rusty I am.
I'm here and not golfing. Ah, there you go.
Yeah, Ron.
I know you were golfing quite a bit. I know Chuck's there all the time. I know he. I'll bust his balls a little bit. I know he's saying he's going there for his mom. I don't think so, Chuck.
Yeah, I think it's for those.
I think you're going for your
Timeless.
golfing.
He's looking for
No,
that
he-
sweet spot.
Yeah, but the one was good today. He ate dinner with Ma, and looks like
I
they
didn't
had a
watch
good
it
time. Yeah, and I haven't got through the whole thing. I was screwing around this morning. I got up at 4 normal time, but I screwed around. I caught about 3/4 of his and haven't finished it. Caught about half of Craig's, and I just didn't get them
Yeah,
all.
keep going.
It's the golf, Mom.
Well, I finished that movie at 4.
That's the way I
Okay.
say it.
I finished that movie at 4 a.m. And I'm, oh man, I gotta shut things down, blah blah blah. And line call from my sister.
How's she doing?
I went straight. She's doing surprisingly well, and I mean, I think, I don't know, I kind of feel, I don't know, selfish. I'm like stressing out over my niece, and she's bucking up. She's
Gotta be tough, man. Gotta be tough.
pulling her bootstraps up, so to speak. She's strong.
I've
So I've been
lost
up all night. That's correct. Literally.
I've lost pretty much everything that I could lose. Mom, a wife of 30 years, but I couldn't even imagine losing a child, man. I'll tell you what.
No. Because of that,
I'm
I
done
know
losing
my-
people. I told my, I want to go before any more dogs around here die. My wife, anybody in this family that I have here, Thai-wise, and my family back home, I'm done with freaking going and hearing about friends and family and shit. So it's time. Do I want to live? Sure, I want to live, but man, I'll tell you, Some of that stuff gets to you after a while, you know. I know it got to me.
Today's
So Mitch has been up.
Okay.
I think he's up every night, aren't you? You stay up late anyway, right? Not because you want to, you just
Yeah.
do. Yeah.
Yeah, but I've got some there's some channels in America that I moderate still.
In America.
Yeah.
Uh,
But the beauty of it is there's no engagement.
yeah, he's
All we
heavy
do is-
duty. Go ahead. Sorry. Go
well, I'll
ahead.
tell you what, we got death in the conversation. No sleep is a killer.
Yeah, it is.
And
That's my
I
problem.
have, since I've lost all my weight, I stopped using my CPAP, but I'm going back to my CPAP anyway
Yeah, you should.
because I want sleep, man.
They're telling me I can't use mine, but they tell me that's why I have congestive heart failure. What it is my pump, even when I'm sleeping, because I'm not sleeping, is not resting. So it's like I'm pumping 24/7 full bore instead of relaxing, is the way my doctor kind of put it. Logan's really into the, where's Tim? Man, he's got his own Black Flag Racing deal. They host events at different raceways. It's twisties and stuff like that. He's really into it. Any spare, I go on every once in a while and say hello to him. But he any spare time that he has off, he's on that with those guys. There's 10, 12, 15, 20 of them. They've got their own racing thing. I forget what it is. It's not the one we use, which I can't use now. I got to take my computer in. I haven't been able to use it for 4 months. When it switched over to by itself, I must have clicked it because I can't see the freaking screen, and it downloaded Windows 11. And when it downloaded Windows 11, it came up with an error when I tried to enter races on iRacing. I've been in correspondence with them trying to tell me what to do, sending them copies of what they told me to do, and I'm just going to bring the freaking thing into the computer store here and say, make my iRacing work. I don't give a shit what it takes. And so I got to do that because I miss it. I do it. But Logan, every day. I wish I could know. Can you find that, Mitch? It's Black Flag Racing something or other. And
Sure,
that's Logan. I wish that he was. Yeah, see if you can if you can find it. Yeah, I kind of miss him too. I like him. I'm still looking forward to meeting him. Tim's had a hard life golfing.
I'll read.
Are you going anywhere for Sokran, Tim? You gonna go to Koh Chang? We'll be there. We'll be at Serenity.
Okay, Dave, what's the name of that again? Well, I'll look forward.
I think it's Black Flag Racing something or other, but it's I don't know. Can I bring it up? I think I joined it. Okay. But
Black Flag Racing. Now they're talking about getting the black flag. So I'm gonna say game.
Nope, got people gonna visit here. Very cool. I understand that. That's even better.
My son-in-law's game room is just unbelievable.
What's that? Andy, you got it right. What's that, Mitch?
My son-in-law's he's a techie guy, right? That's what he does.
Froze up.
But you're
freezing up a little bit.
He took an old. I saw my thing start to buffer. He took an old console. He goes to these auctions, right? He gets an old console. And he puts all new everything in it. Hundreds of games, from Asteroids to Zelda or whatever. He's got it all, and then he's got to sit down inside the thing with the racing car and the clutch and everything, and all kinds of different formats from rally to Formula One.
Right.
Mickey
That's how
Thompson
this
race.
iRace. That's how the iRacing is.
Yes.
Now the one that Logan's in is on Xbox, and it's its own program. And I thought about trying to do it so that I could screw around with them a little bit, but you know what I played? WGT Golf. It is I've been playing.
Me too,
it for
Andy.
15 years.
Me too.
And it's the best, I think, most realistic golf game on. You don't need to have a bunch. You don't have to do in-app. You could buy balls and buy better clubs and stuff like that if you really get into it. But you ought to check it out. WGT Golf. It is.
Yeah, you told me about that before.
Yeah, I play it every day, even if I only play it for 5 minutes. Yeah, no shit, right? And that's the thing that I'm trying to get away from, you know. But now, like, I got my cousin Bobby. He's probably 70, 78. He might be close to 80. Robin, my one that's born on the same day as me, is like 5 years older than me. So she's like 75. And then Vinny, he's probably 72 or something like that. And then me, you know. So I'm up in the ones that are the next phase. My uncles and aunts and mothers and fathers and all that shit are pretty much gone. You know, the older friends of the family, everybody's passed now. So the ones that are going to be going, 8 or 10 of my friends are gone, went way too young, from 50 to 60, early 60s, 61, 62, my wife included. It's just, like I said, I'm totally amazed. I'm still kicking. You know, and all these other people, they said only the good die young. I think that's a true fact.
I'll tell you something. Last week was my mother's birthday, right? I woke up and I looked at the camera and oh, wow. And I started to line call her.
Oh, did you? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's tough. And mine, you know, it's not like I can even forget it. My mom was born on Valentine's
Correct,
Day.
Ron.
So it's not even that I can vaguely go, what was her birthday again? You know, she's born on Valentine's Day. I'll never, even if I get Alzheimer's, I won't have to remember that.
Yeah, time.
I'll remember that. What happened?
So time. Oh, time. Just there's only so many times around the sun, and that's it.
That's it. All right, Andy. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it.
Take it easy, Andy. Andy, the world traveler. He's the only guy. Well, no, there's more, but it comes to mind right now that will go anywhere alone. You know, anywhere. Just, I always like to have someone along. You know, somebody that has had boots on the ground at least once to kind of show you the ropes. Like when I went to Cambodia to Phnom Penh, I don't even know how you pronounce it. I've never been to that city. I've only been to Angkor Wat, Siem Reap, right? 3 times for the ruins, right? Hotel room was like $8. I splurged, you know. But
Tommy says
it was nice having someone. Okay, I know where this is. I know where that is, and then now I got my feet wet, so I can go back and then do what I do. You know, dark 30 in the morning, get up and do my exercise and film. Kind of boring, really. I think for
I think I'd rather go with somebody that knows like Robert.
Yeah,
been back to Vietnam, and Robert had offered a couple of times.
I really want to go to Vietnam with Robert.
Yeah, me too.
I want to
be
in Vietnam.
Yeah, I don't think my wife. Like I said, the traveling deal. It's hard for me unless I do it by myself or without my wife. For her to get a week off, you know, I'm not going to go to Vietnam for 3 days. I'm not going to go there for 3 days. So
and Nitnoy loves her career, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. She has a good time. She ain't gonna. plus it, like I said, she feels,
Plus
and which she is.
insurance
She's
and all
taking
that stuff.
she's taking care of my my insurance. You know, they
Yeah,
take care
Ron.
of pre-existing and everything.
I went solo a lot. I didn't have a Harley. I ended up there. Either people were working, you know, different schedules.
All right,
Oh
Wes.
no, we got so and so's birthday party. My 4-year-old, I can't. And I'm like, Lord, man.
When you putting out the
Talk
video,
about, right?
Wes, on the pool? Yeah, me too. I had a lot of fun.
So, Brit Thai Koi Keeper. What do I call you?
Wes,
Wes?
WES, yeah.
Oh, that's easy. I know Wes. Good guy. I was gonna say good kid, but shit, he's probably
Wes is
45.
young, man. Wes is only like 36, I think.
Holy smokes, good for you. And you're full time here.
Yeah, married to a Thai doctor.
Good for you. Good for you. Man, good for you.
Nice man, for sure.
Good on you, man.
All right, I'll be looking for it on Wednesday. One's out right now, right?
Oh, I forgot to subscribe. Let me go to YouTube here and just hit your name. Boom. Go to channel. Click.
I wonder if my wife went to the green market.
Okay, you ready? Check your count. It's gonna go up one. Just went up one. Oh. There you go.
Hey, he puts out good videos if you're into koi and stuff, you know. Even if you're not, kind of fun to watch occasionally.
Yeah, I've been here a while.
I got to do mine. Yeah, ground
Dave,
work.
really,
okay.
Can I shout toot your horn there? I can't think of the right terminology, but I don't want to say blow your horn, but Dave, I think Dave and I have been communicating via YouTube. Gosh, almost 10 years, maybe 9.
Probably pretty close, 7 or 8 at least.
Because I've been here going on 6 now.
Yeah, I can't believe that. And I've been here 8.
5.5. Okay.
August,
Friday, the 13th of August.
Freezing up again. Buffering.
Phuket Sandbox. To Dave's advice. Because you had Bangkok,
on Phuket.
then they opened up Pattaya, and they opened up somewhere else. But 2 weeks in a box, hotel room. I'm already dead. Said, okay, if you're clear, you're free to travel. I just locked up, I think. But
no, you're back up now.
God dang it. Is it buffering?
Yeah.
So what I did was I booked the absolute cheapest hotel. Cheapest in case I came up positive when I flew over, right? That because they're going to move you to that state-sponsored one, and they're going to get their money, a lot of it. So I figured, I'd only lose. So my COVID tests, one when you get there, one when you're in the middle, and one when you leave, cost more than my 2-week hotel room.
Wow.
Which was 8,000 baht. Which was cheap screws, baby. Cheap.
That is cheap.
Trying to. Round and move forward. Yeah. Yeah, 2021, Friday the 13th.
This is the guy, right, that you're talking about? This is Reacher. That's the guy in that war.
That's
Reacher.
What was it? And
have you watched Reacher or no?
Yeah, the one that replaced Tom Cruise, right?
Yeah. But he's got 3 seasons in. This is his 4th one
He's
coming
buff.
out. It's good. I like it. I don't know why I got
Yeah,
notified.
buffering.
Yeah, I don't know why it's
If I'm
buffering.
buffering, does that mean I'm buff?
You got yeah. What are you? Let's see your buffer now. His sandbox COVID arrival story.
Yeah. That's man. Yeah, I hope I'm on the community's Wi-Fi because I'm so cheap to get fiber optic.
I've got 2 fiber optics here. I spend too much money.
Because I've been talking about moving. I don't want to talk too loud. Granny's probably outside doing some gardening. Open the window. War Machine.
Yeah. I really enjoyed it. I don't know why it popped up on my Netflix thing 2 days ago, 3 days ago, whenever it came out, and I watched it 2 days ago. I went, that was
Yeah, Brock brought it up in that one group, and in your group, and I earmarked it and went, okay. I can let some of the other stuff wait.
yeah, this damn.
I'm hoping to live right across the street from you, Tim. No, I don't. Honestly, I'm like, I don't want to sound, when you're married and you help move the furniture to a different, oh no, that's not good. I want it over here. I want it over here. Right? It's like that. I am so indecisive. That's why I don't have any tattoos. I think tattoos are pretty cool, but I'm like, okay, I get this today. It's there forever. Oh shit. I talk myself out of it.
Plenty of land.
Plenty of land. Yeah, I'm getting.
I don't know what I do.
I'm pointing this way. There's a delay, so. But my landlord, the juristic person, Ann, she's always, this is for sale and this is for sale, and
I think if I would have, I'm trying to think, I probably would have, if I wouldn't have met Nitnoy, I probably would have been either in Huahin.
Yeah, Ron, they do.
Pachuap, Currycon, Krabi, definitely outside of Pattaya. I wouldn't want to be right there. Maybe Rayong, something like that. One of the islands.
Rayong,
I would just.
Chong,
I think I would have probably got a condo and just paid it and been done with it. Now that I've been here for a while, the other option, living on land or whatever, if I had extra million baht, I would make a deal with, I forget what they call it, a shitchu, whatever, a deal where you get to live on the land until you croak, and buy a 1 million baht wooden house, have them drop it there, and I'm done. No payments, no nothing. A land lease until I croak.
Just lease it for whatever, and it's yours.
Yeah,
it's can't do anything, can't put you off, whatever, nothing.
I don't know. It's interesting. I mean, now I've got, 2 houses, 4 pieces of land. I don't have shit. My wife has 2 houses.
But yeah,
but I don't know. It would have been interesting to see how my life would have went. I probably would have killed myself, running around. I probably would have ended up in Pattaya, stumbling around, throwing money and trying to, anything that would stand still, I would hump its leg. No, I don't. Maybe I wouldn't. I don't know. It's weird. I'd have to. I guess I'll never know because I'm never going anywhere. The only way I'm leaving here is when if my wife was to throw me out, and I doubt that'll happen. I'd be really surprised. But there's still, I'm sure, some people out there going, she's going to take you for everything you've got. She's already got it all. What does she have to?
It's already in her name.
Yeah, what the shit? I don't care.
Yeah,
I do stuff because, like I said, man, as far as I'm concerned, I owe her my life. If I would have been stayed in Kamala, they would have smelt something after a week because I wouldn't have went to the hospital. And they would have said, Dave's smelling in there. Anybody seen him? And I'd be dead. If I wouldn't have came to Thailand, I'd be at home. I wouldn't have went to the hospital. I would have died in my house in California. So I owe my life to her. So people that say, you know, oh, you're crazy, you're a fool, you're an idiot, kiss my ass. Come say it to my face. Anybody can come and say it. You know, it's my decision. You know, people that are out there that are thinking about doing something, just be smart, man. Just be logical about it. If you meet a girl, a lady, you know, that you're happy with and whatever, you know, and she asks you for 100,000 baht after you've been with her for 57 minutes, you might want to move on to the next one. So just use your freaking brain.
I shouldn't have done that, you mean?
You know, yeah, I've told you a bunch of times. But, you know, just be smart about it, because there are a bunch. That's why I get back to this one. Thought it was over. What I would like this channel to be is people that are, I only know really the United States, but if you're in the United States, you have a Social Security and a pension, you're in heaven. You lost somebody of 40 years, 35 years, you're 60, 65 years old. Life doesn't have to be over, man. You can have, I never thought I'd fall in love again. Never thought I'd meet a woman like the woman that I met. Does that mean that I stopped loving my dead wife? Never happened. Never will happen. But it's a different
I'd
situation.
rather buy a buffalo than send that for a vet.
Yeah, you know, I mean, I don't know, just be smart, you know, if you're out there. Because a lot of guys come here and a lot of people ask me about bar girls. You know, could you have what? I said, I see a bunch of people out there been married for 30, 40 years. You know, I said, as far as I'm concerned, there's two kind of people, whether they're bar girls or humans. And I'm on this side. I would do anything that I needed to do to make my family safe and put a roof over their head.
Wow.
and let them eat. Okay. If that means I needed to rob somebody, if that needed to do something illegal, I would do it. So who am I to condemn somebody that wants to make money selling their body? That's their decision. Here's the problem with it. There's another two kind of bar girls, as far as I'm concerned. One that just absolutely loves it. I just want to be with as many guys in a day, and I want to make as much money. I want to buy a car. I want a mint coat. I want this and that. And they love it. They love the lifestyle. They want to live it while they're still beautiful and young. And there's other ones that I'm doing this to send money home. It's the most that I can make, and I can send to my mom. Could you have a relationship? Sure. Would it be the ideal one? Would it be one I would choose? Probably not. But I'm not in control over that. If you meet somebody, you meet somebody. Just be smart, man. You should be able to tell, right? I mean, I think I could tell.
Hey, Johnny.
With somebody what they want.
Good to see you in the house. Johnny? Yeah, you're right, Dave. You're coming from the West. You know, we grow up, oh, that's a bad thing. But here it's unfortunately yes. I don't want to say a way of life, but it's like, God, there's no work.
Right. Yeah. And like I said, would you people out there, look at yourself in the mirror? Would you, having a wife in the United States and your kids and everything, and all of a sudden you lose your job, are you going to do everything that you possibly can to make sure you're not living on the street with your family, homeless?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do I got to do? Yeah, whatever it takes. If you can do it that way, then that's what I would do. If I didn't have that option and I needed to do whatever I needed to do, like I said, I can't throw stones. I can't throw stones.
Aches and pains and all that.
That's always right.
When I went every year when I go back to the States, I go to the VA for just a checkup.
Take it easy, Tim.
I'm not on disability or FMP for a medical program. I'm not disabled. I'm not a sniper. I'm not Delta Force.
You should be.
I was just a regular. I served during peacetime.
You should be. You should be.
Yeah, a lot of my friends, Alex, James, a bunch of people said, "Dude, you gotta, your hearing and all this kind of stuff. I really should
Yeah.
I put paperwork in, but now it's to this phase where I got to do it again, and I'm lazy. Someone just said they're out.
That's my downfall too, is I'm lazy and I'm procrastinator, which is not a good things to be.
But I forgot what I was going to say. So I go back to the VA, right? Every year I make a battery of freaking whatever, a bunch of appointments for a period of time, like 1, 2, 3. Oh, I got to get this check. Got to get this check. Get this check. I have copays, right? Cheap. Okay, they take care of me. But they plug in all my information into the freaking computer, and I'm like 78 years old physically. It's like, I don't want to take that taste.
Mike says his girlfriend is an ex-bar girl, and she didn't like the work and left. Mike said my girlfriend is an ex-bar girl, and she didn't like the work and left. And that's the two different that I'm talking about. Kevin, there's ones that enjoy it. They just want to make as much money as possible. They want the cars, the fast life, the boom, 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 the drinking, the partying. That's what they want to do. And then there's others that I'm just doing this because I want to. Yeah. My mom and dad need to eat occasionally, and my kids, if they have kids, and my other family, they want to take care of them, you know. And like I said, I'm not one to throw stones. I can't throw
lift
stones.
The family up in just a short time.
No, and like I said, I've seen a lot of people that have been with ex-bar girls. And how long have you guys been together? 27 years. How long have you guys been together? 19 years. How long have you been together? 30 years. You know, so is it capable or can it happen? Sure. It can happen with anything. Like I said, you've got to know. You've got to feel content that this is she's being truthful. She's doing this and doing that. That's with my wife. If my wife was tomorrow said, "Gotcha, you son of a bitch. I'm taking everything," I go, "Here's some extra because you did a freaking awesome job. Here's a couple extra 100,000."
Right on, Mike. Right on.
So
I remember the first time I met Mike.
Very good, man. Yeah, I do too. Let's see. Johnny, what did Johnny say? Mitch, you're only as old as the girl you feel. I guess I'm okay. Because then I'd be 45, which is about what I feel like. And
can I give a little bit of an update of what I'm doing or been doing?
Yeah, do whatever you want.
Okay, first, on the 22nd, which is Sunday, I'm flying down to Pattaya because Monday morning, first thing, I've got a follow-up doctor's appointment for my prostate surgery, 90-day follow-up. Because I had an enlarged prostate, non-cancerous. They did what they did. Now I'm going for a follow-up. So I'm going down. So I'll get there Sunday. So Sunday night, I'll go down to Nick's A7 bar and do the live stream like I did when we got back from Cambodia. Okay. Randy, I'm hooking up with Randy down there. Most of you know Randy. And but he gave me this let me hold in front of the camera, this thumb drive with 9,500 songs on it. Pretty cool. And so I'm just going down there for a few days. But speaking about bar girls, now he owns, shit, man, I lose count. I think 5 now, plus a hotel. And I think there's a restaurant too. But anyway, all of those women, ladies, they call them, are like my sister. I put them in that file cabinet in my head, sister, right? They're my sister. So, and then the managers, the lady that manages the ladies, and then the bar manager that manages the customers, you know, socializes and shit. I mean, they've always got their head on a swivel. Well, Mitch is here. Okay. And then he says, Mitch is here. And then They'll come and offer me a drink. They know I'm Nick's friend. Don't hound him. Don't be putting your hand on his leg and saying, buy me a drink, buy me a drink. None of that shit happens to me in any of those bars. Nothing. It's like I just go there and I'm treated like a brother. Hi, Mitch. How you doing? Da, 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 da. Oh, great. How you been? How's your boyfriend in Australia and your boyfriend in the UK? No, I'm just joking. But that's what it's like to me. They're just my sister. Okay? I'm not going to date my sister. I'm not from Kentucky. No offense. But no, I like that. I don't like to be hounded. I don't like to have the watch guy come by. You want to buy a watch? You want to buy Viagra? Do you want to buy flowers? Do you want to buy bubble gum? I just can't stand that. You know what I mean? I hate it in America and I hate it here. I'm polite about refusing or saying no thank you, but is your boyfriend in Surin? Oh my god,
I still got to go to one of those bars.
I will say hello to, I will say to Andy. We all know Surin, Andrew, is he didn't not say anything. He's on his way to Pattaya right now. He left this morning. That's why he's not in the stream.
Yes. Like I said, he was over here.
Kind of is, Mike. It kind of is like that. Where everybody knows your name. What I want to apologize publicly. I've met people. Say Douglas, okay? I met him at a Chuck meetup. I think it was Udon, and then met again. I know the face. I'm just, if I don't use the name and the face all the time, I just lose it. Definitely a mental problem. Brain cramps, right? But so I'm terrible with names. Guys will come up to me at Nick's, like during the live show. Oh my God, Mitch, it's been so long. And I'm like, oh, dude, and I'm, and then I'll say, who the hell is that? What's his name? I remember it, but I don't remember the name. You know what I mean? If I don't use it, that's why I asked about Wes's name, because I'll hear Wes. I'm like, who the hell's Wes? Oh, now I know, and I make the connection. Koi. I love Koi. Every time I see Koi, I think of you, Dave.
I love my fish, man. I'm into it.
I even mention it when I'm videotaping or digitally, called taping, old school. But like Jake the other day, I mentioned him in a video. I said, I'm thinking about you, Jake, because there's this big-ass iguana in a cage at a pet shop in Cambodia. Thinking about you, Dave. Like Mike, stuck in Florida. When I see squid, I say, hey, man, what do you think of that, Mike? But, yeah, I got a lot of file cabinets overflowed. But I don't want it to sound derogatory, but I have a stable. It is a derogatory term, but I can say, hey, to a lady, I'm coming to town on X, Y, and Z. Would you like to go to Mukatao or something? Would you like to have dinner or something like that? Because I don't like to go to a restaurant alone. I hate it. When I have a beer, I have alcohol here that people have gifted me bottles of whiskey and whatever. They just sit there up on top of the fridge. Probably shouldn't be on the fridge. Probably be somewhere like maybe cool down low. But I don't drink at home. I'll go to 7. I feel like a beer. So I'll go to 7, grab 2 beers, come back on the motorbike, put them in the fridge, get them back up to cool temp. And then I'll go, I don't feel like it now. And then I'm opening the fridge and I'm going, Dad, dang it, man. I keep looking at them damn beers. Then I hear the neighbors, the young guys who are like in their late 20s, early 30s, they still live at home, which is fine. But I'll hear them out there partying on a Friday night, and I'll go out, I'll grab my beer, and I'll go like this. I'll hold them up in the air like this, you know. And they go, chai, chai, chai. And I'll give them my beer. Happy. But when I'm out, I will drink. Like till the cows come home.
Not me.
Thank God for Bolt. We do a school reunion. No one has my name, has a name tag. That's half the fun. Oh my God.
I've
Yeah.
never been to one of mine. And now three-quarters of the people that I really hung with in high school are all dead. So I think there's
Wow, what
maybe
a
about,
delay.
out of our group, there's maybe about 3, me being one of them, 3 or 4 left, I think. Maybe 5.
Yeah.
But we had
Yeah,
the
I've
world
had a
by the
few
balls back then. We had everything that we could possibly want in high school. I rode my panhead to high
I think that's a
school.
great idea, Johnny. That's a cool idea. No name tags.
Yeah, I can't remember what I had for breakfast.
Now, I'm good
I'd
at
be-
trivia games, except
probably-
Johnny's. I'm like answering a question, and it's like, shit, there's already 10 of them up before I typed it in. But I like a bar, when they do a bar trivia game. You know, you got a group of people at each table, and okay, and then they ask the question. I did one in Bangkok once, and we won. And they were like, "Oh shit, we got the American." But I was on my game that night. Well, I went to school for lunch, honey. I went to school. Yeah.
Just to give everybody a quick update, bot at 32.4. So it's went up a little bit.
Oh,
So that'll make a couple extra thousand bot each month.
yeah, 32.2. I just transferred. It's on its way. 32.21.
You know what? The gold is 77,300 a bot.
for one bot.
Yeah.
Of gold.
And I think the last time that I bought, God, man, I should have bought more. I can't be greedy. It was up to 80.
The thing is, if you buy gold, well, you're not. It's not in your plan to go back to America,
Right.
unless
No.
you got to do some funeral or something like that.
Again, it's my
Wedding.
wife's. I own nothing. I don't own gold. I don't own anything.
Yeah. So, but if I wanted to buy a bunch of gold, and I say, "Oh, okay, I'm gonna take it home," you got to do. You can't just like do it.
Big time. Big time.
You gotta. There's paperwork on both ends, meaning Thailand and America. There's some fees, stuff like that. Now you could have a big old Mr. T necklace that really the labor is nothing. Gold is what you could.
Right.
I mean, you could have gold, but if you go in there all like major blinged out, hey, whoa,
They get
whoa.
screwed.
But you have
Yeah.
a nice gold bracelet and a nice necklace. You take that off, right? During whatever. I think it picks it up with the detector, doesn't it? I don't know. That's a good question.
I don't know either.
I-
I know I had a
you know.
bracelet, one of those big ones, big wide ones. I bet you the thing had to
Yeah.
weigh 4 ounces. Thing was huge. I wish I had kept that.
So if I was to take it back and stack, I would do that.
Yeah,
I
I
would
think
just-
everybody, and I've said it before, I'm not big on, any of the stuff that I don't know anything about. The fake money, whatever that is called. What's it called?
Crypto.
Crypto. I know
This
nothing
is how
about
much
it.
I know about it. I know how to spell it.
Yeah, and even the stock market. I got a bunch of friends, my cousin being one of them, and his best buddy. They've made an absolute lot of money,
Oh, God,
especially
I got-
my cousin's buddy. But I don't know. if I'm going to gamble, because as far as I'm concerned, that's gambling, I'd rather sit down at a Hold'em table in Vegas or something, you know. But I don't want to gamble. So
Well, I
the way
gambled.
that I
Oh,
look
you
at
did
it,
too.
precious
With your
metals,
HVAC business, you
gold.
gambled every day when you did a job.
Yeah, exactly. But the things that I will, and I suggest to everybody, have a little bit of
XRP,
your money in precious metals. It could be silver,
lots of
gold,
money.
platinum, any of those. You're not gonna get hurt. Now, real estate I did extremely well with too, but that was luck. That was anything but knowing the market and doing this. I just bought at the right time and sold at the right time. And hey, Pierre, how you doing? Anywhere fuel restriction in Thailand going? John Tim on the 17th. The prices go up tomorrow, according to my wife. They take off the limit, so we don't know what gasoline or diesel will be tomorrow. My daughter
Dear, hello.
I filled up my truck yesterday, paid the normal amount. My wife went to fill up the electric hot rod last night. The gas station was out of diesel. They did let her fill up. Our daughter in Bangkok, my wife called her last night. She told her to go fill up the Suzuki. She went to one gas station. They told her 500 baht is it. And she was on her way to the second gas station to put 500 more in. So I'm hearing that limitations as of tomorrow are going to be in the 500 to 700 baht range, is what I've heard here.
Yeah, last week, I think it was last week. It could have been the week before, but at any rate, I pulled in. Actually, Ann told me, the landlord, PTT and PT are out. No petrol. Well, I have being American, I use diesel, not petrol. You know what I mean?
They're out of diesel. They said
they made a run. People, the price is going to go up. So they made a run on all the stations around me within, let's just say, a 5 or 6 kilometer radius, which is a lot. They were out. They just had cones in front of all the.
According to what I know, a week ago, at least here in Surin, they stopped letting people come in with their 5-gallon gas tanks and fill up 30 of them in the back of a pickup. They stopped that. So they can't do that anymore. And they will have, as far as I'm concerned, Pierre, they will have gasoline. I don't think you'll have problem finding gasoline, finding diesel. I've got to go. I'm going to Koh Chang in a month. So my wife and me are a little bit worried about, my truck's full now. I don't really need to go anywhere. So I'll have enough to make it there, and coming back might be something. But I don't think on a bike, I'm imagining you're taking the bike. But I don't think you'll have a problem.
Pierre goes everywhere on his African Twin.
Okay, limit of
everywhere.
500 baht.
500 baht.
Right. I wonder how much
you can travel for 500 baht in diesel on a Ford.
Yeah, you might not be able to get the diesel. That's going to be and I don't know what the price is going to be. It could double tomorrow.
Everything here runs on diesel. All the
that's why
commerce.
My wife went to get regular gasoline last night, and the station that she went to was out of diesel. And they did fill her up. They didn't limit her to 500. But my daughter in Bangkok, they limited her to 500. And I think that's going to be the norm tomorrow. But they might not have diesel. So
I'll talk to you about that off. Ron, John, I'm talking about. Ron, I'll talk to you about that. I'll ask your advice. Because, Songkran, Songkran's coming up, right?
Right.
I'm driving to Chuck's. So my plan is first stop would be Pitsanalo, because it's 6 hours from here.
I would fill up every gas station that you see that's open. I would pull over and put diesel in.
Just top it up. But so I'm going to get down to Pitsanalo. So I'm probably, I haven't planned it like the actual calendar days, but I better get off my butt and do it. I'm going to go down to Pitsanalo. That's going to be the first stop. And I'm going to stay 1 or 2 days. So forewarned, I'm coming to town. And then from there, I'm headed towards Chuck's. And whoever is on the way, I would like to stop. So it'll be at least one stop in between Chuck and Pitt San Lo. And then go to Chuck's. Be at Chuck's a day or two before Songkran, a couple days after. And then the next stop is Surin, which is like 6 hours. So fair warn. That's why I was asking you about your dates.
Yeah,
for
when I'm
Pung
going to
Chang.
be gone.
Okay. So
Yes, I was,
forewarn
Mike. In case you were
folks that
wondering.
live in Surin, look out. I'm coming to town.
On my vehicles, he's asking about the odd and even days in California. On my private vehicles and whatever wife I was with at that time,
480 kilometers. Yeah, I think that's what my neighbors have.
Was I had to abide by that. When I was doing shooting service, the service trucks with all temperatures controlled, heating, refrigeration, air conditioning, ladder racks and shit like that, you got to fill up and pull up at any time.
So if
but
your license plate ends in a whatever number.
yeah, but it didn't matter if you were in a work truck and you had a legitimate, deal.
Oh, if you're commercial, you
commercial, you could
yeah,
you could fill up. Still had to wait in the line, but a short
right
line.
on, Ron. Thank you. Yeah.
All right, what does BYD mean?
I don't sleep on sofas.
I
and I
also
like
have a
breakfast.
BYD.
Just
What does
kidding.
BYD mean? What does BYD
Build your
mean?
dream. That's a Chinese built electric vehicle.
Electric.
And in my humble, uneducated opinion, is the best electric vehicle in the world.
The what? Best?
Best.
Really?
They've got the best batteries. They build their own batteries. They don't outsource them. They build them. They warranty the shit out of them.
So
Yeah, I will. I'll definitely call you.
What he's going to do,
yeah,
Ron?
Pierre,
What he's going to do, Ron?
Pierre
He's going to come to your house.
A BYD. Yeah, BYD is build your dream.
He's going to come
Dude,
to
I've
your
ridden
house,
in,
Ron,
I've ridden in a lot.
siphon the diesel
Dave,
out of your
another
truck.
Dave,
Just so you know,
I've ridden in his.
that's Mitch's plan. He's going to come to your house, talk to you while somebody siphons the gas out of your truck and into Mitch's
I'm going to go into there. I've got it.
And Jake, does Jake have a vehicle there? Jake might have a vehicle there that has diesel in it.
Yeah. So, but even if I had a mask on, his CCTV, they'd know it was me. Look at the way he can't kneel down, and he's all hunched over like a geriatric.
Exactly.
I did some maintenance, not maintenance. I put an accessory on my truck yesterday. And I really shouldn't be climbing up in and out of the back of the bed, right, of the truck with my back, because it's been 12 weeks now since I broke it. But I did. So I got an accessory, one that faces back and one that faces forward, and I got to put the front one on today.
Oh.
Because I just think it's cool. Yeah, I've been pro and con with electric vehicles. There's a good bar. Okay, I'm looking at Johnny. There's a good bar and music backside of the train station, 80s and 90s bar. Really? In Pattaya. Okay, I'm assuming because I said I'm going there. Okay, I should ask everyone here a question about Craig. If you're still here, Craig, or anyone else, where is in relation between, let's say, Pitt San Lo to Top Phnom, okay, Nakhon Phanom, Top Phnom, where is Craig in relation to that? Or would I hit Craig after Surin? I haven't looked at the map, because I've been dying to go get hurt on a project with Craig.
Yeah, they'll be able to tell you.
Yes, good little car, a little maintenance, good acceleration, electric government. So the electricity 2.5 cents a kilowatt. Special meter, 40 amp charger included. Yeah. And then they put it, they plug in right there. He said very seldom has he had to stop and do a quick charge or just a regular charge? And he said, last month I spent $8.
Well, see, it would be good for me. I wish that there was a way that I could charge the batteries on my electric hot rod. The only reason I just didn't think Thailand was ready for a full electric vehicle. I would be nervous every time I took off. Is there a charging station? Isn't there a charging station? Am I going to be stuck on the side of the freaking road? You know, I wouldn't be able to do it. But in my deal, during the day, especially, I could charge my car for free. All my solar coming in, I could be putting charge in my car. And I know some people, they charge their cars up, and then they use that as battery backup for their house at night. So not only a storage deal, but also free electricity. Am I going to do it? Probably not, because I think that's probably the last car and truck that I'm going to buy before I die. But the next one would have been a full electric, especially with all the solar and stuff that I'm doing now. I think if you've got solar.
Okay, I'm going to ask Ron John a question. Ron, Craig's place. You said about an hour from you. Is it towards Chuck's or away from Chuck's?
Yeah, mine's a hybrid, Johnny.
I could pull up the map.
The Nissan Kicks. It's an awesome vehicle too. Awesome. I love it.
We've just set the panels.
Yeah. I think it's a must, Pierre. Especially if you're doing it yourself. I think it's so much of the work you can do by yourself, and it's reasonable now, even if you're trying to scratch out what the payback is and stuff like that. It's still penciling out very good. But a lot of people, I know one of them that I've got that is here in Surin. It's called Eco House Thailand.
Okay, thanks, Ron. Thank you, Ron.
Eco House Thailand. He's got an electric vehicle. He's got fully off the grid. He's here. I never went and met him, but his system's pretty clean. A lot of batteries. He obviously knows what he's doing, but he's got a car. And I just heard that from people. They just load their car up. If they need a little backup at night that their batteries aren't lasting, they suck it out of their car. Then they charge their car back up the next day. So as long as we got sunshine, I'm a big guy on solar. Nothing better than sitting in my garage, air conditioner just blasting on me, costing me $0. Just makes me happier. Brings a smile to my face. Oh, towards Chuck's? Is that what he said? That's what you wanted to know, right? On the way.
No, that I think where Craig is Campon Pet. Campon. A different pet.
This one here. KANOHANT Pet, on the way to.
Yeah.
It's between
the one that the one that Craig's at is KA something pet. Camp on.
You got me. I'm horrible on geographical
I'm gonna go
of Thailand. I know how to get to Pattaya.
So Craig's not in the chat right now. So I think it's helped me out, Ron. Is it called? Can you spell it out, please, Ron, in the chat? Yeah, it's a different one.
There he said it.
No worries, Pierre. It's another place that I'm gonna go to. Between Nakhon and Dak, okay, or Tak.
It's going to be interesting to see what happens with this gas. I'm kind of curious tomorrow what diesel's going to go from. I think I paid 30. I don't know. I have to look on. I got the slip in the truck.
People have asked me what kind of mileage you get in your truck. Honestly, I have no idea. I don't even pay attention to what I pay. I just say, "Oh, how much?"
Yeah, I know. That's the way I am. That's the way I am too.
1,500. But I'm going to start doing that now.
He said,
I'm going to set my, panel, odometer, speedometer, whatever the stuff's called, miles per liter or whatever. I'm going to set that up and say, okay, here's what I paid. We could do it. Here's what I paid. Here's how many clicks I went, and then it gives you that.
I haven't done it that way, but my truck has done it. And I'll tell
reset.
you what it says. It says, I think the most I've gotten was 12. 12. Let's see. Okay. Let me ask Google.
Neck on Swan.
12 meters to the liter
Now that,
of gas. How many miles per gallon?
Johnny,
is
that's
that?
kind of around Bangkok, right? I think Neck on Swan, kinda. Like not Bangkok, but in that central area, I think.
Am I saying
I
that
could look it up
wrong?
on the map.
KM, right? Kilometers. I did that wrong.
Just say KM. It'll
It's saying now
It'll-
without my trailer 28.2, and with my trailer I get about 10.5. Pulling my trailer according to my computer.
Oh
10,
shit. Yeah.
Point.
450 clicks. So yeah, I was wrong.
I get
That
20,
takes care of my being wrong once a day.
24 miles per gallon pulling my trailer, 28 miles per gallon without anything, pulling anything. Is
Shit,
what
that's
my
pretty
computer-
good.
Yeah, it's what my computer tells me anyway. I've never,
You know,
done it myself, calculated it myself, but I will try.
I've been seeing, maybe it's because we're talking about it or looking at them, or you have one, but I've been seeing more and more people towing trailers than when I first got here.
Yeah, you.
I mean, it's becoming popular.
It's becoming a big thing now.
And there's a place on the way to Chiang Mai from here. It's right near the hot springs. There's a national park, and boom, it says camping, and it shows a picture of a car and a trailer, and it has tents. Picture, like a drawing on the board, and
Right.
I said, "Oh, Dave, I'm going to stop there, check it out for Dave."
Yeah, I want to get out.
So,
and go.
let me do this. I'm going to go over here. Yeah. I'll just do a new channel. Yeah.
Because you're gonna come by Sarin after the 19th or 18th.
Yes,
right?
after Songkran. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll be here. I don't think I'm going anywhere.
Like KOA in the States. Yeah. Back in the day, we stayed at KOA a bunch, a family trip when I was, 12 or 13.
Yeah, I forgot to tell you guys. I forgot to tell you guys too. We have puppies, 3 black and 3 bear-colored Labradors. I forgot to tell you guys about that.
Huh. Hey, did you ever watch The Price is Right, Dave?
Let's see. This one is a video.
Oh, I'm an asshole.
There's one.
I think a video's coming out. I went up to check on those dogs where I did the lamyai harvest.
It looks like my wife sent me these because it looks like the puppies are starting to open their eyes. Is why she did it.
Jesus. Pulling on the heartstrings, Dave.
Yeah, man. I'll tell you, I don't think I could take another animal. Oh, yeah, that one's eyes.
No, I tell you, yeah.
They're good dogs.
No shit. I will call my dog sometimes knowing, okay, I'm not crazy. Well, that crazy. I know he's not going to come, but sometimes I'll be in my room and I'll say, "Hey, Dutch. Hey, boy."
Yeah, my wife and I call Toby all the time. Talk about that dog.
I just do that.
Yep. And now the
Is that
little
nuts?
ones now they went to the badminton thing, sat on the table, didn't bark. Must have been 50, 60 people. Maybe they were a little scared. They're not used to seeing a bunch of people, but didn't bark, didn't run around, try to jump off the chair, sat there, and they're going to Koh Chang with us. That's the one reason that that I think I still
I'm
go to
attached.
Serenity is they let me take.
I'm attached to the neighbor's dog,
lets me take-
Brownie. He
Yeah, that's
sees
gonna
me
be-
come in. He comes running.
That's
I'm
the
like,
last
dude, let me
one,
get
brother.
parked. I want to
That's
run you
it. The
over.
last six. The last six. That's it. They're all. They'll be fixed now. Actually, two of.
Okay, let me go
Two
back
of
to my
them.
page here and say subscriptions. Okay.
I should give her a thumbs up. She didn't go to Green Market.
So I've learned a lot. The motorcycle battery. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, if you feel comfortable, I would. I don't know, man. I wouldn't shy away from a Forza. I think the deals out there are just phenomenal, and the bike.
Dude, I love the Forza.
It's phenomenal. I think. What is this?
Here, I'm just going to copy and paste it right in the chat because he has it on his YouTube channel. This is where Craig lives. Right there. It's on his YouTube channel. Maybe I should do that with mine. I'll put my address.
I think he told me it was how many hours, Ron, from my house to Craig's? 8 hours, 9 hours, something like that.
So from
and I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it with my
Craig's
trailer.
Is an hour.
It's an hour from you to Craig.
That's what Ron said. Yeah.
I think, Johnny, if they made the body style of the Forza, they made, and I'm thinking 1920, something like that. They changed the body style or the style of the Forza, and it was a 300, the first ones that came out. James took the 300 on the ride that we went on, and it was
that orange,
no problem
that Cinderella bike was a 300.
One. And I think you can get the 300s for 70, 80,000, and I think you can get the 350s for 110, something like that.
PCX or whatever.
About 7. Okay.
About 7.
Yeah. When I go to Craig's, which I'm going to do it with the trailer, I'll do that in one shot, unless I just get exhausted. I'll leave here at crack of dawn and go.
Okay, so for your place coming towards me, it's 7 hours. 7
hours. And that's what I thought, between 7 and 8.
So maybe I'll do Craig after. Well, will I go through Craig's town on the way to Top Panome, Ron? It's so easy. I could pull up a map. I always think, man, why don't they look at the map? But here I am.
They are nice, Ron. I think they're great bikes, man.
Dude, I sat on the 750 the other day. The Forza 750.
Yeah. Now, how much?
Dude,
those
it's only
how much are those? 300? 270?
Oh,
4?
Shit, 4.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's crazy. Like I said, if I was I talked in the past, I wanted to build a trailer, and would the 350 pull it? Don't know. I would think about a 750, but not for $500,000. No.
This even has a rear suspension, by the way. Has a monoshock.
Not on the way to me, Ron says.
Not on the way to me. Okay, I got you. Yeah, because I think the one that goes highway this way, and then Dave's down here, and okay, so.
See, when I go,
I'll be gone. Doing it quick.
I'll probably try to do it a Monday to Friday. I'll take off Monday morning at crack of dawn, get there Monday night or late afternoon, spend Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, get up Friday morning, and drive back to Surin. So is 8 hours pushing it? Yeah, but I could do that. Would I want to do it every day? No. If I was making a multiple day trip, I wouldn't want to do it. But if it's a 1 day trip, one shot, like going to Ko Chang, it's only 5.5 hours, maybe 6 to the ferry. But by the time we get there and all that, I'm on the road for 7-8 hours. But and stopping with 4 women wanting to eat, every 30 seconds.
Yeah.
And
Ron, I think so, Ron. Yeah, I think so.
Make sure you come here first. But that's what I'm hoping to do. And that'll probably be after the kids go back to school. So it'll be in June or July. So, like I said, I'm going to take out a week from this Tuesday. I'm going to go to Surin for camping on the reservoir for 2 or 3 nights, and that'll be my shakedown run. And then I'll probably plan a trip to above Oud Ban. There's some nice places my wife's been showing me up there, and I'm going to try to do that stuff a week's trip once a month for content. I'll do 5 videos in that week, and I'll put them out once a week. So I'll do a queue type thing, and put them out. Yeah. Mine's 3,200, whatever that means. 32,000.
Shit, I don't even know what mine is.
That means I'm out in Isan.
I just got an order confirmation from Lazada. What the hell?
I wonder what.
Ordered. Oh, it's out for delivery today. Woo-hoo!
What did you get?
Oh, I got like it's for the bedroom, for the bed. I could prop it up so I could sit and read. I could put it under my knees.
Oh, I've seen those. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Just versatile kind of a pillow thing.
Very cool.
That would have really been nice to have when I had my eye injury, because I could lay right over it with my head down and listen to Joe Rogan or I forgot the other guy talking about asteroids hitting the Earth and shit.
But yeah, I think that would be the best value, and you can find one with low mileage. And I think the 50 cc's is not going to be an issue. At least it wasn't for James. James said it was fine, and they look pretty much the same. If there is changes to newer style, but they're a lot cheaper, put it that way. And I think they were in 19 or 20. I think mine's a 21. I think mine was the second year or first year that the Forza's
57120 is my zip code. Whatever you do, a sex pillow. Actually, we'll let that go by. It says show or hide. I don't know. Can I show that? A sex pillow? Can I show that on your channel, Dave?
Oh, I don't care.
Okay. Show. Oh, report block. Oh shit. Sorry. I just blocked you from the channel. God dang fat fingers. I'm joking, Ron. I've done that before.
I have.
Okay, yeah, no kidding. That pillow, it'll say intimacy pillow, and it'll have just a drop dead gorgeous woman.
Bend over.
You get that. Yeah. You said it. And I'm like, I just want to be comfortable. I don't want my neck to hurt. I want to be able to sit up, and answer comments, right? Because I don't. I live in a small house. My dining room table is my office.
All right, let's see.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I took this picture just around the corner. My background. That's actually a pond. That green water. It's actually a pond by this guy's house.
I think so.
Yeah, that pillow is the position pillow. Yeah, some of them I've read it's called couples, whatever, but mine, let me look at Let me go to Lassada. They call it a.
That's what sold it for Mitch. The way that it read.
No, mine says in parentheses first. It says couples can use it. Then it says multi-purpose sleeping pillow for those who sleep on their stomachs, sleep on the bed. Duh. Play with mobile phones, read books, multifunctional sleeping pillow. But some of the other ones I looked at were like intimacy pillow or couples pillow or Jesus.
So, Mike, you're moving towards me.
Who,
When is
Mike?
that? Well, he says his zip code in John Tim. I don't know what it will be when I move towards Bury. Is that where the girlfriend's from? Is she from Bury Rum? I'm imagining. Unless you just like out here in Nissan. I do.
That's cool.
Would I rather be by the ocean where you're at? Yeah. But I do enjoy my life here.
That's what I'm struggling with.
Yeah. I don't know if I
now if Chiang Rai Airport, oh wow, I'm looking at some sandals here that I'll send you the link. This is what I recommend. It'll come to you later, okay?
Okay.
Because I don't want to like share screen or whatever. But it's a more secure sandal instead of a flip-flop. So you're still open, but
I have a pair like that, the Velcro behind and over the top of my foot. Yeah. That's kind of enclosed, but kind of open, 50% open, 50% closed. I have those.
Yeah,
I just need to start using them.
I'm not wearing mine now. I'm wearing my slip-ons.
Yep, up to Ban.
I'm wearing my house shoes.
I don't know where that is, but it's got to be close to me. I'm sure it's within an hour. If it's in Bury Rum somewhere close to Bury Rum. If you're familiar with the area, Mike's, I am 50 minutes driving normal speed from my house to the airport, or from my house to the McDonald's and the raceway and everything there in Bury Rum. About an hour, I think, 55 minutes, something like that. My wife's sending me a notification.
So it's called Bon.
Imagine that. I asked her what she was doing. She's eating. I'm thoroughly surprised. I asked my wife, what are you doing? Eating. Okay. Eating. Constantly. But she didn't have her car, so I know she didn't go to I know where you are. Okay, cool. So how far would you think from where you're going to be to where I am?
I'm going to do that right now.
Somewhere around an hour, right? Hour and 10.
From there to
20, 50. North of Bury Rum. Okay. Very cool. When are you going to move? Or you don't know yet? I like Bury Rum. Bury Rum's pretty cool. I like their raceway. I'd like to see some races there. I know that Pierre just went for the motorcycle stuff. He was there for 2 or 3 days. 30 minutes from the airport, away from me, I'm gathering. So an hour and a half.
That's not bad. Weird. I must have hit the wrong Bon Gratum.
My wife hates driving with me. Yeah, that's the way I am, man. I used to make mine girlfriends and wives when I was younger. It was once I got in the vehicle, it was no stopping. Pee in a bottle, whatever you need to do. We were younger, of course.
See, that was an Ayutthaya. That's the wrong one.
No, she purchased. Oh, well, I purchased 3 rye. She purchased a well, and you purchased 3 rye. So an hour and a half for me. Cool. So you're out in the middle of nowhere, or is it close enough to downtown Bury Rum? Well, you're, what did you say? 30 minutes from there. So
beautiful area.
Yeah, the GP. I know he was there. I wish I could have met him. I bet you had fun. Was fun. Left
now,
alone.
if Chiang Rai Airport flew everywhere instead of me having to go to Bangkok first, like back in the day, you could, because there were so many flights. I'd stay here.
Yeah, just use it to fly around. Yeah,
But
and that's the
I
way.
gotta
Like
go down to Bangkok, then I gotta go here.
we've got
know.
the worst. Buri Ram is the worst, and I don't think it used to be. I think it used to fly more places. Now, pretty much, you got to fly to you got to fly to Bangkok to get anywhere. You know, you're not gonna.
Utapao is the same way. I went to Udon Thani out of Utapao back in 2000.
Well, when I went on that fishing trip with Tim to Phuket, I drove to Udon, and we flew from Udon straight to Phuket. So
Yeah.
so it was.
MotoGP was fun, left alone, but man, nice riders along the way. Nice.
Yeah, I
So
bet you it was a blast. I'd like to see a car race there too. I don't know how often they have.
I would.
those. That complex is awesome. Yeah, see, I'm
I
horrible
forget
with
what
names.
mall I was at, but they had it all
Let me
decked
punch
out
it in my
Formula
in my
One.
Google Maps and see what comes up. Wrong Google. Where are
Near-
you?
Can't.
Okay, so I'm gonna put. Hopefully, it's spelled Khane. Khane. Oh wait, AEN. I'm dyslexic. AEN.
KHAEN.
Dong. DONG.
AEN Dong. Okay,
No
I'm just going to
result.
say
Says no
Dong
results.
District. Okay, now I'm there. And then I'm going to say directions to.
Also known as Kanakapatikuku. KHANXEP. Traditional Vietnamese headdress. I don't know. You
So
might
from
have-
the Sleeve or Slive Hotel, it's 1 hour and 23 minutes.
To the center of
We're on airport.
Kan Dong or whatever. Shit, man. I really need to.
They
Tuk Tuk
did have a
race.
tuk-tuk race for fun. That's cool. We're on airport.
well,
So
they
when
were
did you
racing
start?
around
Did you-
Cambodia and then
What was the timeline, or do you know, Mike's? You want to plan on moving there this year or next year, or not that you ever have to answer me. Airport open to turn. Yeah,
well, you already
I
know
just
about
wish
them.
that-
Change the page.
Supposedly, according to my wife, Surin's supposed to open up eventually. I don't think I'll ever see it, an international airport.
King
But
Kong.
I don't know when that'll be.
That's it. I'm going to King Kong. Landlady will look at me. What? Yeah, I'm going to Skull Island. The granny here, she's 88, right? Excellent health. She's always out working in the yard, right? And yesterday I come outside to do tinker on my truck, and she just starts rattling off in Thai, and she knows I don't speak Thai. And I'm going, I'm stupid.
You'd think I would be able to speak at least a little bit. I'm embarrassed. I'm telling you, man.
Thing, pee in a bottle or can. Dude, I tell you what.
Yeah, trucker bombs. TMI, but since we're on the geriatric portion of the channel of the session of the live stream, since my surgery, I'm not 100% healed, right? There's a sphincter that closes
cool.
off your pee, right? You know, when you pee, stop. There's a sphincter up in there, and it needs exercise. So when I got to pee, I'm like, okay, I got to pee. It used to be like I'd message Chuck, he'd be in front of me, and I'd say, 15 minutes, something like that. They're like, okay, sounds good. PTT in 20. Okay. That's all I'd have to say. And then, but now it's like, if I need to go, I've got like 5 minutes and that's it. I can't hold it. So that will, over the next 9-10 months, it will progress to where I can hold it, which you really shouldn't do. But yeah, Keegan, It's Kegel, but in Thailand it's Keegan, like Guggen. Chai. Yeah. Held that for a review. Isn't that funny? But yeah, I need to start doing some stuff, real exercise. And I've been released for my shoulder to start doing the punching bag again and all that stuff. But my back, I can't do my roundhouses and I can't do any of that shit. So I'm like,
I couldn't do them anyway.
I'll tell you what. Can I tell you something, Johnny? I got to the airport the other day and I was like, there is no way I'm going to get my shit out of my truck, get inside that freaking airport to the pisser. So I just opened both doors of my truck, stood between the front door and the back door, and I peed in a container. I shit you not. My doctor told me that urine is sterile. American doctor. When I handed him a kidney stone, and he grabbed it with his bare hand, I said, dude, don't you want to put gloves on? He says, no, urine's sterile. Really? I peed in my coffee cup before I went away for a week. But I had bottles of water, and I cleaned it, washed it out right then. Had liquid soap and rubbed it in.
Thanks for that, Mitch.
Yeah. TMI, baby. And I'm drinking it out of it. And it kind of makes coffee taste better.
All right. I think it's been 2.5 hours now. I think I'm done.
All right.
We still got 14 people here. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it, everybody.
I need a big Gatorade.
Big Gatorade?
With a proper seal. Not one of those ones, the urinal things you get at the hospital. Because those caps aren't. You go in a Gatorade bottle, you can.
Gatorade is probably the perfect. I think a Gatorade bottle is the perfect vessel for.
And then you can pour it out right away, rinse it out right away, and it's not going to stink. Let it dry out.
It's
a saline solution. Did you know you can use?
I'm going to go
water.
My wife has food.
Coconut water in an IV. Did you know that?
All right, Mike's. Stay in touch for sure. Pop by every once in a while. And
wide neck bottle. See, I'm fortunate that way.
Sure
I could do
some videos when you build.
So.
Wide neck bottle. Mickey's Big Mouth. Remember those beers?
Yeah, Mickey's Big Mouth. Yeah.
I think not enough volume there. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Mickey's
were they screw top or pop top?
I don't remember, to tell you the truth.
I think they were.
I could see it in my mind, but I can't.
Yeah, a cool little bottle. But a Gatorade size bottle, milk jug, half-gallon milk jug. Thai,
Dave, Mitch won't stop. I can just press the button.
I'm the sticks. I never talk to anybody. I never go anywhere.
Well, good. Anybody else that wants to come on, like I said, I'm going to do them on Saturdays. Sunday, this one, because something came up. Try to do them once a week. If I do one on a Wednesday, I'll let everybody know 2-3 days in advance. I'll post it that we're going to have one on a Wednesday. Otherwise, whoever wants to come on, hopefully Mitch will come back. Ron will come on. Mike's will come on. Pierre will come. Whoever wants to come on, come on. So anyway, I'm going to end it now, Mitch. Thanks for coming on, brother.
Thanks for letting me come on, Dave. Thanks for listening to me, everyone. Or muting me, whatever.
Anytime. I'm not going to I'm just going to click end and close it, and that'll be the end. I don't have the fancy $45, $50 a month stream.
2 hours, 39 minutes. Holy
yeah. All right, everyone. Everybody have a great morning, afternoon, or evening, and I will catch you on the next one.
Later.
See you.